What's up, guys? Welcome to the Goldstream, and you're watching right here on AGTV. Welcome. Appreciate you guys being here.
And you're special just because you're you.
Sorry about that. Of course, I had to fucking cough into the microphone as I was playing one of my drops. So, want to appreciate you guys for watching. I had kind of an interesting week, and I'm about to have an even more interesting week. And I know if you're following the news, you know everything that's going on is crazy, and it's just, I know everybody's demoralized, so I'm hoping to just have some fun tonight and hopefully not talk too much about the Israel-Palestine bullshit because, yeah, it's been definitely consuming a lot of people, but I'm burying the lead. The coolest thing that happened to me this week is I actually got covered on Pod Awful, and unfortunately for my buddy Aaron Imholte from Steel Toe, so did he, and I don't think anybody would like being fucking covered for 3 hours by a guy like Jesse PS, but he was pretty easy on me. He did a pretty thorough breakdown of the Aaron stuff, and honestly, I did listen to all of it. I wasn't aware that he had covered me because I didn't listen to the entire 3-hour stream live, and then when I went back and watched it and I saw I was up there, I'm like, oh god. But it was pretty interesting, and I'm going to be playing it. We're going to be talking about it and reacting to it tonight. I did clip it and put it up on my channel. So we're going to be talking about some other stuff. Just want to remind you guys, don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. Listen, I could use the subs. I could definitely use the engagement right now, and I do appreciate you guys for just hitting that like button. Don't forget, smash like, hit subscribe, and if you are enjoying these live streams, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you will know when I go live. So anyways, other than that, yeah, if you need to get with me, just get with me at Twitter on Goldstein TV. Follow me and send me a DM. If you want to be a guest on the Aftershow or whatever. Of course, there's not going to be an Aftershow this week because I'm packing, I'm moving. So it's kind of a weird kind of night because I wasn't going to be live streaming this week, and then I ended up definitely deciding to go live because I actually am not on the road right now because my plans got changed a little bit. Anyways, this is boring for everybody. Sorry.
You stupid fucking blabbermouth cunt!
Yeah, there we go. So anyways, we're going to bring up the Skrizzle and want to give a shout out to Amy Lee Westervelt. What's up, Chris? What's up, Greg Edwards? Amy, I love you too. I'm going to miss you guys. I'm going to miss everybody. And yeah, so I'm leaving Savannah, Georgia. I've been in Savannah, Georgia for the last 3 years, and I'm actually moving back to Boston, and it's a little bit bittersweet, and I'm looking forward to the trip. I'm actually going to be at least trying to live stream the trip, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Like I said, hit that notification bell so you get updates when I'm live, because it's not going to be something that's going to be super scheduled. But let me see. We'll bring the Skrizzle up, and we're going to start reacting to some content. I think the first thing we're watching is school bus driver attempts to meet with minor, gets greeted by police. This will be fun.
Created by the Wausau Police Department, involving a male individual
Skull.
who made contact with an undercover Facebook profile. Jeffrey Suber, age 65, initiated conversations with the undercover profile, unaware that it was being operated by a police officer.
Jesus Christ, what kind of self-respecting, like, 13-year-old would have sex with that guy?
They're posing as a 15-year-old boy.
And let me just say, I hate this overproduction. I like when it's just raw body cam video. None of this bullshit is necessary.
The officer quickly emphasized to Jeffrey several times that he was indeed 15. Jeffrey in turn acknowledged this fact 3 separate times during their conversation. Jeffrey soon explained he had multiple fetishes, such as golden showers, the act of getting pissed on, and licking feet. At one point, he also asked the officer,
you know what? This is the kind of stuff that would normally, what was I going to say? This is the kind of stuff that would normally be bleeped out of like a Chris Hansen type of video. I feel like he has like a little bit more restraint. This is kind of gross.
If he should bring some methamphetamine.
What's up, Jay?
He eventually agreed to meet with the fake 15-year-old boy at a closed business, which was arranged by the police to use.
Jesus Christ, what am I watching? I'm sorry. I picked this one cold, and yeah, these graphics are kind of annoying me.
About 2 days from the initial contact, Jeffrey arrived at the predetermined meeting location.
I'm ready.
What, behind a fucking soda machine at like a travel agency?
Seatbelts off. He saw my message to come in. Moving around, he's grabbing something in the passenger seat.
Oh, this is the cops. They're like hiding out and doing their whole sting operation. Greg Edwards, what's up, buddy? And J.E. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, it's not bad enough that you're a pedophile, but it's like you're also gay. Ugh. Jesus Christ. What happened to my fucking... There we go.
Let me know if he goes to that door. I gotta duck down. My door? If he goes towards the other door. If he does that, there's potential he sees a squad car. Getting out. Why don't you ask him if he's... Walking in. My door.
Just get him right away, Pete. Go.
Hey, how are you? Put that down, please. Put that down, please. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Put this stuff down.
Put down your fucking 6-pack of Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Hands by your back, please. Just relax.
Just look at this fucking creep. It's just so funny how, like, I know it sounds almost like it's a stereotype, but the pedophiles, they have, like, this pedophile face.
195.
You're under arrest. Huh? You're under arrest. Okay.
This fucking poor slob, he's got fucking stains all over his shirt. If you're gonna go meet a child for sex, you think maybe you'd, like, dress up, maybe put something nice on, you know, try to impress him a little bit?
Can I call that please?
Oh. And there's no way, if you lie this much and if you say you're 15 and then you show up like this motherfucker, there's no way that this wasn't going to be like some sort of a rape type of thing. J.E. in the chat, this is a Kumia type guy.
Feed Nana.
Sorry, that's probably one of my most overused drops, but yeah, he definitely is like Kumia. Sorry, and I just want to say shout out to Anthony Kumia in the hospital. I hope he's okay. Feed Nana Jello. Sorry, I got to hit this one more time.
Feed Nana.
Anything on your person that's gonna poke me or stick me or anything like that? Any sharp objects on your...
Other than his, like, 87-year-old Cialist cock that's, like, that was just a second ago, like, thought it was going to meet up like a child for sex, and now you walk in and you see Chris Hansen. Can you imagine what a fucking boner kill that is?
Person, any weapons?
No.
What up, BYB Podcast? Derek, how you doing, buddy? I definitely want to get you back on the after show sometime soon. Like, I don't know if you heard me before. I'm going to be moving. So I'm going to be probably out of commish for a few days, but I definitely... thanks a lot, Chris. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm trying to have a nice show. Was thinking about doing an after show later. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, but maybe I'll pop on for a little bit. But anyways, yeah, so this guy is, for those of you who are just joining us, what's up, James? How you doing, James Banks in the chat? So this guy is like a pedophile, and you'll see his face in a second if you're just joining us, but he met up with like a 15-year-old boy and misrepresented himself as a 15-year-old boy. So you know there was definitely, not saying that this isn't already horrible, but you know there was like some rapey intentions going on here.
Oh, jackknife, no problem.
He was also carrying an auto parts box, which contained a variety of items, including a prescription bottle of meth and a loaded syringe.
They prescribe meth to people? Oh, like, yeah, like methadone, methaphenidate. He was gonna fucking shoot meth up into his cock. God. This guy had everything but like a surgical mask and rubber gloves and a fucking shovel and lime. This is fucking creepy. Seems like some good vibes over here, James. Yeah, Jesus Christ, I know, right? And hey, James, I see you said you liked my appearance on BYB. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. That's a great podcast. For those of you watching, if you haven't seen BYB podcast, go subscribe to them right now. They're a great show. They've had a lot of great guests on. And naturally, of course, I'm talking about moi. Why would you meet, if you're going to meet somebody for, say, you meet them at like an oil change place? Everything about this, I'm fascinated. I mean, I think this guy's a jerk and a pedophile, obviously, but you know what? He seems fascinating. I would love to learn more about this guy. I love how this guy, too, he doesn't even have, like, a story or any attempt to try to normalize or humanize himself. Usually you're used to, like, on the Chris Hansen show, you see the guys that go, like, oh, they launch into this whole tirade. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do this. I'm a good guy. I just made a mistake. And this guy's just, like, sitting there. It's like Newman when in that episode of Seinfeld where the cops show up to arrest him, and he's just sitting there. He opens the door, and he's smoking a cigarette, and he's like, what took you so long? That's what this guy is. It's like he knows he's fucked. He's not even going to waste his energy. It's kind of scary seeing these people get caught, and you know, I'm so used to people just trying to like fight their way out of it. Oh, I'm so glad they kept this part in the video. Yeah, show us the part where like you're fucking turning the key to the engine. Hopefully there's another 5 minutes of this. They need to edit these parts out. This is so... It's just... It doesn't need to be in the video.
That's Bucks 10-7.
Jesus Christ.
Really?
Is this guy like mentally retarded too? James Banks loved the Newman reference too. That's a very funny scene. I know he really was a great actor. I know Wayne Knight is a fucking Hollywood cuck, but I mean, there's so many of those. You could probably think of 1,000 examples off the top of your head of actors who you liked, who were funny, who for whatever reason just went crazy in that fucking town. But what's up, Chad Ti? Not the other thing. I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't see your previous. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see your first comment. His biggest indictment was you're too nice. Oh, what, are you talking about the Jesse PS thing, Chad? You talking about me?
Start up? Start him? Yeah. I turned the key. I don't know if you tried that. No, I did a bunch.
Oh my God. Didn't they used to have rules where like police officers would have to be in shape and lose weight? I don't mean to be a jerk. And listen, I got a Buddha belly myself, but this fucking cop is like 400 pounds.
Start him? Yeah.
Oh my God. This guy looks like fucking Peter Griffin. Yeah, I'm a police officer, Lois. Yeah.
I turned the key out.
Seriously. Oh my fucking God. This guy looks like Vito Gesualdi, who actually for some reason likes me and I guess is going to come on my show. We'll see how that works out. But yeah, this guy, he really does. He looks like fucking Vito. But oh my God, how do you do like the physical fitness thing? Like, yeah, how do you... Jesus Christ. They must be so desperate to keep cops there.
I don't know if you tried that. No, I did a bunch. It was blowing hot air and it said...
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not trying to be an asshole, just... Wow.
It did the whole... I've had it happen once before. Okay. Where it wanted you to pull over and safely park. Oh, weird. And it shut off. And started blowing hot air. I don't know if it overheated or what, but... Yeah, maybe I'm good now. We'll see.
Blowing hot air. What is he, Joe Biden? Sorry, I normally would be honking my clown horn right now, but it's packed. I already have that packed.
That connection. All right, sir. Let me walk out here, please. Over to this car.
It would be funny if the cop just slammed the fucking door in his face. Fucking pedophile.
I'm very claustrophobic. Can you put these in the car?
I can't.
What?
I can't.
I couldn't even hear him. The audio wasn't. Okay, you just let me go. I'm a nice old guy. I was only trying to fuck a 15-year-old. And shoot meth up into my dick.
This just drives me nuts.
Sure. I understand it's uncomfortable.
You can't
Come
put 'em in
off.
the front?
No, I can't.
Yeah, right. He really wants to sit next to a pedophile. Yeah, we'll let the pedophile fucking ride shotgun. Maybe we'll stop at Wendy's, too.
Oh, how long are you going to be on?
Not long. You okay?
Yep. How you do this?
Yep. Just lift that other leg up.
Oh, this is very claustrophobic.
Can you slide over a little bit more, please? We're not going far.
I mean, I ain't trying to make excuses. I know I'm guilty here, but I can't deal with this.
Jesus Christ. Hey, listen. Here's an idea. Why don't you keep your fucking mouth shut, dude, before you tell the cop that you're guilty on body cam? Fucking retard.
I understand. We're just going a few blocks. Okay?
Yeah, I'm totally guilty. I totally raped a kid. You know, it's all my fault. I'll just, you give me something, you give me a statement of guilt and I'll fucking sign it.
Truck up, so you had nothing that kid, right?
Yeah.
Syringe and
Lube and stuff, and I'll take it to the PD. Lock up the shop here.
Ooh, I'm gonna go rape a 15-year-old with my little bottle of lube.
Huh? I want to get the TV.
Additionally, multiple adult bedroom toys were located in his car.
What this is? Jungle juice solvent cleaner.
Jungle juice? What were you meeting, like a black kid? What are you, jungle juice for your jungle fever?
So just take a picture of it.
Oh my god, dude. Fucking, did you see that? Anal beads, and those things are gigantic looking. Ow. Hold on.
So just take a picture of it.
Can you see that? By the way, nice blur job for the video editor. That looks like those lights that they hang up for fucking Chinese New Year. Oh Christ. Let me hit this drop again. Ugh. How humiliating. But you know what? Good. It couldn't happen to a better guy, you fucking chomo. Ugh. Alright, sorry, I gotta hit this again.
Yeah, I'm guessing those are supposed to be beads. I just want to make sure there's no dope in here. These are
Dope.
lubed up
Yo, that's dope.
or gel.
Fucking what, the chains? Was he gonna stick those up his ass too? I bet you he likes to get them all rusty. I wonder if this is the guy who made One Man, One Jar. And if you guys want to traumatize yourself, I don't know what your threshold for like trauma is, but if you're not familiar with One Man, One Jar, Google it, and I'm so sorry, it's gonna spoil like the rest of your night. You're gonna be thinking about it as you stare at the ceiling tonight, if you decide to watch it. One Man, One Jar.
Hang on just a second. Walk this way in front of the car. Hold that right there for a moment. This way. Up there. Stand over here.
Hey guys, listen, you young kids out there, go to church. This is why you have to go to church.
Here, please.
Stand?
Yep. Hang on. I'm gonna take these handcuffs off you.
Oh,
They will be going back on. Okay, but they will be going back on. But for the time being, I'm gonna take them off.
oh, jeez. Thank you.
Okay. You bet. Have a seat. I'm going to read you your constitutional rights. Okay, you're in custody or under arrest. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop the questioning. Do you understand each of these rights that I've explained to you?
Yes.
So what does that have to do with the meth?
Like I said, I don't use this stuff. I'm gay. I'm significant
Sure you don't.
other. And one thing led to the next, and just wanted to fool around with this person.
Who was that person? So let me just tell you right now that I know absolutely every single intimate detail.
Yeah.
Oh God. How embarrassing. And how fucking unfortunate. That's just, ugh, that's gross. Sorry, I'm looking for a drop right now, and you know what, the moment's passed, so I'll play it later.
Of today's events.
Yeah, you probably do according to the phone line.
Okay.
The phone texts.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've read every single one of them.
Yep.
100% familiar with what the intention was there. Okay.
Of
My
playing around.
Yep. Sexual acts. Yep.
Yes, correct.
Okay. I'm curious. One, is this the first time that you've done something?
Yes, correct. Sexual acts. This is like the kind of guy who calls blowjobs oral sex. Is there any word in the English language that's less sexy than oral? Ugh.
Something like this with a
Yes.
with a minor?
I never. Why it went this far, I have no idea.
One day I just woke up and thought, what the hell? I'll just fucking fuck a 15-year-old and shoot up meth into my dick.
On the internet, you know, what was it, a sex drive? Knew he was a minor, you know.
I mean, you had intimate knowledge of what we call boofing, which is anal insertion of methamphetamine via syringe.
I've heard of it. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And you described to him
Yes.
how it's done.
Yes.
Who the fuck is this third guy? Is that like the teenager he was going to meet? He censors, Pod Awful censors, J.E. and Chris. Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, I'm going to catch up with the chat in a minute. I'm trying not to like get a little too sucked into it. But and also this is a really good segment too, guys, huh? But I'm going to get into the Pod Awful stuff. We're going to cover it. I'm going to respond. I really didn't think Pod Awful was that. I didn't think Jesse was that bad to me, but yeah, Aaron, man, I definitely felt for Aaron, and I'll talk about Aaron too. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna cover some other stuff too, but I'm gonna savor the Pod Awful thing. I'm really, really looking forward to covering that. So we'll try to get through this, and then I'll catch up with the chat, and then maybe after this we'll take a break and then start that.
Suggested it was a safer means of ingestion or use.
Yes.
Walk me through your knowledge base and how you know all that if you're not a user yourself.
Correct.
So.
What did you just say?
Walk me through your knowledge base and how you would know all that if you're not a user
Oh, just
yourself.
from
The guy's acting pretty normal, but you know what? Everybody seems normal when they're talking to a cop and they're in handcuffs. It would just be so funny. I love when like people get arrested and they just act 10 times more crazy. They're just like, ooh, like in front of the cops. That definitely would make it a more interesting. This is kind of tapering off a little bit, but we'll see. If it gets boring, we'll bounce. And we'll move on to the next one.
A friend of mine has been telling me about it and a safer way of using it because he always does it, in the vein. And I always said to him, I says, but you know what?
I mean, your terminology used suggested that you're very familiar with methamphetamine.
Oh, I'm familiar with it, yes.
I wonder if they're legally allowed to check to see if this guy has track marks on his dick to see. It's almost like a Michael Jackson type of thing. Okay, so here's the chat right here. They're probably going to read it, but I'm going to read it right now. So, Jeff, yes, I will help you do it. It liquid in a syringe. Jesus Christ, what? Like, is English your first language? This guy, he definitely, you can't even, like, hear him talk that well. It liquid in a syringe without a needle inserted in your, what hole? Penis hole? And the liquid in your opening. I think that means penis hole or maybe asshole. I don't know. I think it's penis hole, but why would they blur that out? It's only a couple of drops of water, diluted in water with meth, and then it's absorbed but in your tissues. Very, very safe and works well. Yeah, this retard sounds like he definitely knows.
Just from hearsay from...
Here's a book that you wrote, How to Shoot Up Heroin by, and then it's this guy's name. It's like that fucking gag in Austin Powers.
Joe Blow, just that.
Would you pass your analysis test today?
Oh, yes, definitely, yeah.
I love how whenever people, yes, I would, and you could just tell by the way they answer. Yeah, this guy's.
Have it for years.
Okay.
I ain't scared to take a test.
Where did you get the methamphetamine from?
I don't know the name.
Well, I don't believe you.
Yeah, right?
Who did ask?
It's not your meth. You didn't know the name. This is the first time you're fucking a kid. Yeah, you're like 3 for 3 in the cop not believing you.
Question again.
Who did you purchase
0 for 3, whatever. I'm not a sports guy.
the methamphetamine from?
Okay.
And don't lie to me.
Do I need to answer it?
I want you to answer it.
Is it going to help me?
It's not going to hurt you.
It's going to show some cooperation on your end.
Glad to know you think this is fucking funny, pedo.
There's significant charges. Okay,
Huh?
you're under arrest for possession with intent to deliver methamphetamine, child enticement, and
Yeah, seriously, don't laugh, dude. Don't fucking laugh. Like, this guy needs a little reality check. This is great.
using a computer to facilitate a child sex crime. Where were you when you bought it?
Oh, I met him, and I guess, I met him.
Where?
Oh, where I met him? The last time I met him...
Why are you lying about your personal meth habit?
Pardon me?
Why are you being dishonest about your use?
I don't use it. I don't use it. I'm not lying about it. I mean, you want to test me or
This guy's probably 34 years old.
I do not use it.
You just buy it to share?
Um,
Are you selling it?
no.
Okay, so
Um,
obviously your intention today was to share it.
sure. Yeah, that's a good word.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah, admit to distribution, you fucking idiot.
But not for myself.
But it's yours, so you bought it. Who did you buy it from? You said you bought it,
From him.
but he couldn't afford it. That doesn't make any
Well,
sense.
I don't know who he got it from. I gave him the money.
So he wanted meth, you gave him the money to go get it?
Yes.
So why do you have the meth? This isn't Anaga. Help me understand.
Why did I have it?
Yeah.
I wasn't going to give it all to him.
What are you going to do with it? I would like your consent to search the contents of your cellular phone and make a download a copy of your phone. With that, I'll be seizing your phone as evidence, but I would like consent to search it and download it. Would you consent to me searching your phone?
What if I don't?
Then I'm going to write a warrant for it. But if I go through it with your consent and
Well, one way or another, you're going to get it, right?
I don't.
Be honest with me.
I won't speak for a judge, but I believe that there's sufficient probable cause to write a warrant to search your phone.
Go ahead and search it.
Okay, what's your passcode?
In May 2023,
you are one
an
pathetic
investigation
loser.
was initiated.
Sorry, I didn't mean to loop that while I was playing the drop. It kind of fucked up. Let's play that one more time.
Man, you are one.
Jesus Christ, I fucking did that again. I did that on my last show where I accidentally brought up a music bed. I meant to take the fucking screen down. Whoopsie. Anyways, let's see. Where is the drop for that?
Oh, I guess I'm a loser. A loser.
He's not respected.
Such a cool guy.
There we go. Okay, I deserve that. So we're going to take a second, and I'm just going to get caught up with the chat. Then I think I might take a break before the Jesse thing. I'm not sure, but I just want to get caught up because I see you guys in the chat. I appreciate you guys leaving messages. And like I said, I just wanted to read stuff. So what's up to Chad T.I., James Banks, Chris, Jay? Let's see. So Jay says, what's the Jesse thing about? So anyways, I don't know if you guys follow Steel Toe Morning Show, but he's been catching a lot of shit in the last year. The guy kind of rose up in our sort of corner of the internet, had a lot of attention, and he made a lot of connections with a lot of shows. He made a lot of enemies because kind of started off with the Chad Zumach thing, then it turned into the Patrick Meltzer thing. Anyways, this guy who does a show called Pod Awful named Jesse P.S., and he's fucking hilarious. I definitely enjoy his content, but he's brutal, man. He's kind of like Red Bar-esque in a lot of ways. And he hates that too. He hates that comparison with Red Bar. But anyways, so he ended up the other day doing like a 3-hour live stream. He finally decided to cover Imholte. And I had interviewed Aaron about a year ago, so he played my interview with Aaron, and he talked about it for about 20 minutes. I just put a clip of it up on my channel, so I'm going to be playing that, and I'm going to be responding to it and talking about it today. Jesus fucking Christ, I can talk, right? Anyways, Jesse thinks Adam is too nice, Jay. Jesse could be a little nicer if you ask me. You know what? I don't know. I guess if it's working for him to do his thing, but I don't understand. I don't understand when like shit goes too far, I guess, but Jesse is very creative, and his best fucking I think the best skill that this guy has is his being able to build a set out of garbage. Like he has like a Red Bar. It's very cool. It's a very unique custom set that he built himself. And I honestly think what he should be doing is he should be consulting all these other motherfuckers, these people in the Dabbleverse or whatever, these other like sort of side satellite shows. I think, honestly, they could learn a lot by watching a guy like Jesse. And, then, of course, they'll get accused of copying. Jesse accused me of copying him, too. And we're going to get to that. But I'm not going to get too ahead of myself because we'll have plenty of time to discuss that in a minute. Wayne Knight is a great actor. I liked him. I liked him in Jurassic Park. The Poodster himself has gone after Sweet Adam. Aw, Sweet Adam. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. You guys are really awesome. I appreciate you guys being here, and I appreciate you guys watching the Goldstream.
And you're special just because you're you.
You gotta be nice. This is Chad T.I. You gotta be nice because no matter where you go, there you are. William Shakespeare. Hey, man, you know what? I'm gonna start doing more quotes on the show. I like that. Even though Shakespeare wasn't he kind of like a degenerate? Wasn't he like kind of a weirdo? He definitely was a weird fucking dude. Yeah, I thought that too. Door slam. I don't know what that's referring to, Chad. Sorry, bro. Why do people get all chatty Cathys with cops? Seriously, bro. Like, just, you know what? You could say certain things to them. Don't be like, I'm guilty. Yeah, that's my methamphetamine. And then you tell them a complete bullshit story. You already said, I'm guilty. The guy, yeah, he doesn't seem like he's too bright. And I think that most people who go meet up 15-year-olds, and he was meeting them at like a fucking oil change place, like a Valvoline. So this guy is definitely psychotic and fascinating, but also I don't think he's a very bright guy. That's just my opinion. It wasn't bad for you, man, Chad T.I. You're talking about the Jesse P.S. thing. Yeah, honestly, I was watching it. I got like a little like, uh-oh, Pod Awful's watching me. Da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. Pod Awful's watching me. But I watched it, and it was funny, right? And it wasn't really bad. It kind of almost reminded me when Mersh when Mersh roasted me a few years ago. And honestly, that probably gave me about a third of my subscribers. So yeah, I really kind of believe like no publicity is bad publicity. But I thought that was kind of cool, so I clipped it, I put it up. But yeah, we're definitely going to be addressing some stuff there. Yeah, haha, we have eyes everywhere, James Banks. Yeah, I know, right? I don't support mean content. Yeah, you know what? I think mean content can be funny. I mean, it's not the kind of stuff I want to do, but I don't understand why people hate Aaron so much. I mean, goofing on him totally is funny. I mean, there's been a lot. Believe me, I've watched the fucking shows making fun of Mersh, and I think they're insanely entertaining. And I'm not going to defend everything fucking Mersh has done. He's done a lot of gay stuff before, but I think he's all right. And you know what? He's been good to me. He's always fucking entertaining. I feel this way about a lot of people. But even like Jesse P.S., even Dick Masterson, who's a fucking psycho. I mean, that whole Dick Masterson world of shit is like, trust me, I'm telling everybody, like, that's not a world that you want to be part of. That's not something that you want to get too close to. But Dick, like, you can always expect him to be fucking entertaining. You can always count on that guy to fucking make you laugh. So, James Banks, Adam seems like a force for good. James, you know what? You're making a ton of sense, dude. I really like this guy. Yeah, man, I appreciate the good comments, dude. I try to be one of the good ones. It was actually Buckaroo Banzy, Chad. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Bernie and Kelsey, what's up, bro? So I want to give a shout out to my friends, the Bernie and Kelsey show with Turk. Kelsey wants the link Goldstein. You know what? I don't have people call in on the main show because I don't have it set up. So I would love to do that. If I decide to do an after show afterwards, I'll send Kelsey the link. What's his? You're gonna have to post the link or just tell me what his name is because I think I follow him. I'm sorry. I wasn't planning on doing an after show. Usually I have people as guests. They come into the after show and I do the main show solo. And that's because I got to figure out like tech wise how to integrate it. I'm not a genius like some people like Jesse. I'm not Jesse PS. And we're going to get into all that shit. I know I'm teasing. I don't think I've ever teased anything before. And I think I'm overdoing it a little bit. So let's see. Chad T.I. Shakespeare was just me being hilarious. Okay. All right. Oh, that wasn't even Shakespeare? Shit, you had me fooled, man. Just goes to show you how fucking well-read I am. Adam, I heard you mention Chad Zumach earlier. Any thoughts on that guy? You know, I've done content on Chad before. I don't hate the guy personally. I don't like what he did. I think... the reason is, I think him going after Imholte's family, I think him going after Steel Toe's family, posting pictures of his kids, trying to engage his wife, I thought it was not too far. I just don't think it's necessary. It's almost like I thought the Red Bar making fun of Sam Tripoli's retarded kids thing was fucking funny. So that, you know what I mean? That's an example of how, like, to me, it's not necessarily about too far. It's like, is this really necessary? And I think the Chad is funnier than that. I think he could do that. Citizen M, Pod Awful is great. What's up, Citizen M? Appreciate you, man. And you know what? Citizen M is a very impartial. I like you because you don't bullshit people. You don't blow smoke up people's asses. I think one of the biggest problems in the whole, if you could call it the Dabbleverse or this corner of the internet, there's a lot of butt huffing. There's a lot of circle jerking, a lot of people that'll tell you you're awesome, and they don't really think so. They just kind of want to self-promote and cross-promote. And honestly, I'd rather somebody just tell me I fucking suck, and then I can work on my shit or whatever. I could just off myself. Sorry,
You must have been at the top of your fucking class.
Anyways, I digress. So before I keep going on too much...
You stupid fucking blabbermouth cunt!
Yeah, no, I do like Pod Awful. I'm gonna do the Aaron thing and totally like capitulate now. No, he's great. But I do appreciate Pod Awful. I've always found him entertaining. And like I said, I'm gonna be responding to the clip of him making fun of me. I thought it was good. But like I said earlier, he took it easy on me, man. I can't complain. I thought it was funny. And he seemed like he was way more focused on Aaron than me. So Chad T.I. says, Zumach screws himself over, actually. Yeah, he really did. I mean, you know what? It kind of... I didn't like when he was going after Aaron with the personal stuff. I thought... just because I thought it seemed desperate. Like I said, not necessary. And totally fucking desperate. What's up, Kelsey? Yeah, man, if I do an after show... And I'm just saying, because I'm moving tomorrow. That's the one reason why I wasn't planning on it. So... stay in the chat. Get with me via Twitter. I don't know if you're on my Twitter, so just send me a DM, and I'll try to send you a link afterwards. And if I don't hear back from you, just because I usually do an after show when I have like guests lined up and stuff. So if you want to come on and shoot the shit, that'd be cool. But we'll have to figure that out after, because I wasn't planning on doing it. So anyways, appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you for watching the Goldstream. I know I've been yapping.
You stupid fucking blabbermouth cunt!
Sorry, I use that drop fucking too much. So anyways, yeah, shout out to Kelsey Williams, and shout out to the Bernie and Kelsey show with Turk. Go subscribe to them on YouTube. Definitely going to have them on the after show, and they're starting up their YouTube thing for their podcast, and they're really funny, so go check those guys out. I like those guys a lot. Chris Poop Shark goes way too far these days. You know what? It's just the problem is it gets old. The drama. I think the organic drama is interesting, and there is a lot of organic drama with these drama channels. Like sometimes I think the thing with Jesse, like his stuff is a lot more him affecting things and him trying to like push people and then get a result. But so that's not necessarily, I guess maybe that's not like fake drama, but it seems like it just seems like when it gets boring and then people try to force the storylines, it's like wrestling, and I'm not a wrestling guy, but when people try to force the storylines, I think it starts to be kind of obvious, and I think that's part of what's happening. But there's been a lot of problems, I think, with all these shows kind of eating each other and going after each other, and I think part of the reason it's happening is because a lot of people are desperate, and let's be honest, the economy has been shit lately. I think donations are down across the board. J.E., hey, Adam, do you know Hipstar? I do not. I think I'm vaguely familiar. I've heard his name. I'm not really that familiar with his channel. You're not asking if I know him personally. I wouldn't assume that. Very good question, Jay. And, yeah, cool. All right, Kelsey. So maybe I'll do an after show real quick. Pop on. I can shoot the shit with Kelsey. I'm planning on doing some live streams from the road. I'm in Savannah, Georgia right now. I'm moving back to Boston tomorrow. So it's going to be a long drive. I think I'm going to be 2 days. Probably going to get to Baltimore tomorrow night and maybe go play some poker, go to a casino. So, Lucky McDonald, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Lucky McDonald, the Goldstream OG. And, yeah, definitely, like I just said, I'm going back to Boston, so we'll definitely have to hang out, fucking drink, and play some poker when I get back. Harry Dunn, thoughts on the Israel situation. Do you follow me on Twitter? Because, Jesus Christ, man, you get me going. I mean, I'm trying to think of what's going to happen to Palestine. And I'm going to basically say what I said earlier. I think this best sums up my thoughts on the situation. I'll try to be succinct because otherwise I'll just keep spiraling. So anyways, my thoughts are I totally understand the reluctance to feed into the war machine and the global military industrial complex and all the, as it's obviously intertwined with the whole world of shit that we're seeing right now. And I do think it's definitely being used to try to keep funding for Ukraine, which is a big money laundering thing and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, before I go down that conspiracy rabbit hole, so anyways, I understand that. I totally understand the reluctance to say, yeah, fuck yeah, Israel, let's go destroy Palestine. At the same time, these are people who fucking hate us. Let's make no mistake. These are 2 million people who hate America. They hate Jews. They fucking hate white people. They want to see America destroyed. And so I don't have a lot of, I'm not trying to be crass here, but I don't have a lot of crocodile tears for these fucking people. At the same time, like I really don't. I don't like these people. I don't think they're good people. At the same time, it's like, look at how crazy the fucking world is going. I feel like a big problem is that we're not able to fight back. And I think at some point, if we want to have a stable society, some certain people are going to have to go bye-bye. And that's a very vague statement, but I don't want to elaborate on that, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, some people are definitely going to have to go bye-bye. So Chris says, Hipstar, a.k.a. Mr. 6000, kind of rules the wrestling world and internet world in Canada. He's kind of a big deal. I honestly, what I know about wrestling is like what I know about sports. You could literally write down what I know about wrestling on a single grain of rice. So I guess I'd check him out. I don't know if I would really understand what he's talking about. Yeah, Harry Dunn, you agree with the bye-bye thing? I know. TOS, I gotta be kind of careful. There's a lot of vindictive people out there. Harry Dunn, also video of these Hamas scum cheering to making insect noises make me want to TOS. I can't read that for TOS reasons, but I agree with you. It's a tough one. Yeah, man, I agree. No offense. I'm just trying to be careful what I read out loud. I know. What a fucking pussy. Jesus, when did I turn into this? Am I the same guy who, who used to say the N-word on this show?
Hitler, nigga, 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 nigga.
And, yeah, so that's a good... I got to get some more fucking red bar... I got to get some more red bar drops. Chris Muppet Babies rules. I know, Muppet Babies was the coolest show. Anyways, you know what, guys? I know there's a few of you in here. I'm not trying to keep everybody waiting. I just got to pee real quick. So if you guys don't mind, I think I'm going to go to a quick break. And, and I'm going to come back. I'm trying to pull up like a music bed. So I'm going to go to a quick break, like 2 minutes, and then we're going to come back and we're going to do the Jesse PS thing. So I'm looking forward to this. Citizen M, can't say Hipstar is even worth checking out, but your mileage may vary. Yeah, that's interesting. You know what? I will check him out, I'm sure. I know I've heard a lot of people talk about him. I'm confusing Hipstar, I think, with Keemstar. I've heard a lot of people talk about Keemstar. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the Goldstream. For all of you who are watching, if you're not subscribed yet, be sure to hit subscribe right now. I could use all the subs. I do appreciate you guys for supporting me. And if you guys hit notifications, you'll get notifications when I go live, like when I'm going to be live streaming the next couple of days as I drive from Savannah, Georgia to Boston. And don't forget to smash that like button. So also get with me on on Twitter at Goldstein TV if you ever want to be a guest on the show sometime. And like I said, I'm going to go to break and we're going to come back and cover the Jesse thing. You're watching the Goldstream, and yeah, sorry, I'm totally distracted right now. I get a lot on my mind. We'll be right back.
All right.
Sorry, I don't know what the fuck is going on. My music bed was just going ape shit, so I'm going to pick another one real quick, and we're going to start. We'll be right back. You're watching the Goldstream right here on AGTV. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Sorry, I always try to cut that before it loops. I gotta stop the fucking loop on that. Adam 2028, Chris, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Citizen M, James Banks, just like... Sorry, I'm gonna have to wait because there's something blocking the bottom fucking chat. It's so stupid. They have this stupid little heart thing that blocks like the most recent chat, so I got to give it a minute before I read it. But anyways, what's up, guys? So the song you just heard was Honey Bucket by the Melvins. Definitely one of my favorite bands. Check out the Melvins if you don't know who they are. They were definitely one of the bands that Nirvana came up with. And I think I played some Nirvana earlier on the show. So anyway, so I'm going to be covering Jesse P.S. covered my interview of Aaron Imholte from last year. And the reason that he did this is because I guess a lot of people have been trying to sort of tell him, hey, you should cover Aaron. He'd be a great lolcow. Jesse wanted nothing to do with it. And then I don't know if he figures it would be good for engagement or if he legitimately just thinks he would be a good lolcow. But the other day he decided to finally cover Steel Toe, and he did a 3-hour stream. And at the time I didn't realize this, but he actually covered, part of the coverage was my interview of Aaron Imholte. So Jesse actually kind of took it easy on me, but he did say some funny things, and we're going to watch that right now, and I'm going to pull that up. Hold on, let me bring the Skrizzle up. Bring up the Skrizzle, my nizzle. All right, so this is the clip that I made. I uploaded this. There's some latency, and it's on my end, so my bad. This is not Jesse's fault. I fucked up the rendering on this video, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck enough to like actually re-upload it. And I designed this thumbnail, so I'm pretty proud of this one. It's a little busy, but I think it looks good. So we're gonna start this one. This is Jesse P.S. from Pod Awful roasting me and Aaron Imholte.
Here's I don't know. This guy's name's Adam. Adam Goldberg or something. Goldenberg.
It's Adam Goldman, okay? 18K Goldman. Get it right.
And this guy is, he follows me on Twitter. I'm vaguely aware of him. He might even be in the Pizza Fund,
Nope.
Actually. He does a little interview show thing. This is my first time seeing it ever. I've never watched it. He's
Clip Cope. You're going to see that later. Well, maybe not, but he talked about it in his episode. So Jesse, I think he coined this term called Clip Cope. And this is when someone gets covered as like a lolcow, and then people in their chat are like, hey, what about Jesse P.S.? Did Jesse P.S. make fun of you? And they'll go, oh, I don't know. This is what he accused, basically what Aaron's doing. And they'll go like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, Jesse P.S., I kind of know who he is. I don't really know who he is, and I've never seen his stuff before. Jesse was going to come on my show. I think it was like 2 years ago. And I think Jesse does legitimately forget stuff, so I don't think that Jesse really knows who I am or is aware of like my content. But yeah, I just thought it would be funny. It kind of seems like, oh yeah, I don't even know Adam Goldstein. Yeah, sure, Jesse.
He's one of these bizarre people who watches them all and is a fan of them all. Okay? He likes Mersh. He likes Steel Toe. He likes Red Bar. He likes Alex Stein. He likes Pod Awful. He likes all of us. We're all, so, you know.
And do you have any idea like how fucking embarrassing that is to tell normies or regular people outside of these universes, hey, you better check out this show and that show. Trust me, it's not something that I'm particularly proud of.
This is a guy, and I've never said a mean thing to him before. I don't know anything about it.
You called me an adult baby diaper lover. Again, I think you were just kidding around. But so anyways, he was making some kind of a post on social media, making fun of Red Bar for wearing diapers, which who knows whether that's true or not. I still think it's a funny troll regardless. But he's one of those guys where like if you support Jesse, if you agree with him, he will love your comment and like it. You know what I'm talking about? That when a YouTuber hearts your comment, and when you can usually tell when they don't like a comment because they will heart almost every one of them, and then there'll be certain ones. The troll comments are the comments that maybe they're confused. So he didn't heart the comment. He didn't like the comment because he said something about diapers, and I jokingly, I was just being silly, and I said something like, hey, wearing diapers is kind of cool. Like maybe they should stop the stigma. And then he called me an adult baby diaper lover. So technically, Jesse, you are incorrect.
This is a guy who has a broken baby monkey brain. He shouldn't be trusted around children or animals. You gotta make sure he's not eating dirt or trash at any time. You shouldn't be able to function like
eating trash. Who are you talking to, Jesse? This is creepy. Okay, so this guy, he pries into my life and he knows all this personal stuff about me. You know what, Jesse? It was just that one time, and it was an eclair, and it was on the top of the trash. Seinfeld reference.
like this as a he likes probably likes Patrick Melton. I don't know who else he likes. He likes them all. Everybody's good.
I don't know if I like Patrick Melton. I think Patrick Melton can be funny, but what was I going to say? Yeah, I think Patrick Melton can be funny. He lost me when he said, hey, let's get Steel Toe kicked off of YouTube. I think that's fucking gay. And I also think that it's like, if he's your lol cow, why do you want him kicked off YouTube? That never made any sense to me. But yeah, Melton is another guy who's really talented. Honestly, I would rather watch Jesse PS. I would rather watch this show than Melton.
And by the way, not in a clout chasing way either. In a, like, he's sincere. This guy is fine.
Dude, if I'm clout chasing, I'm doing a really shitty job of it. I have 1,100 subs. Have you guys seen the view counts on my videos lately? Oof.
Nothing wrong with him. It's just, heavy.
Okay, nothing wrong with him. Okay, goodbye, Jesse. Thank you. Nothing wrong. You guys heard it right here. There is nothing wrong with Adam Goldstein.
Such a cool guy.
Machinery, tools. Watch out. So
okay, I'm not going to lie. That was kind of a bomb.
Bomb, 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 bomb.
I'm sorry. I'm not being fair. Let me rewind that. I just want to hear what he said because I'm like, what? Power tools? What?
Guy is fine. There's nothing wrong with him. It's just, heavy machinery, tools. Watch out.
Oh, good one. Heavy machinery tools, guys, huh? Get it? Huh? Oh, God, I'm sorry. Well, whew. Heavy machinery. Okay, that's probably his one bot. This is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know if he improv that or if he stayed up all night thinking of that one.
So he interviews Imholte, and I come up. I'm one of the topics he has prepared. And this interview...
Just look at the comments. They're not all about me, but some of them are fucking hilarious.
You fucking floored me. Now, Aaron can dog all the shit he wants. Aaron can say he...
Like I said, look at this fucking guy's production value. You can think whatever you want about this guy. 99% of the people that I talk about this and that I say, hey, check out this Jesse PS guy. 99% of them, this is an unfortunate freeze frame. He kind of does look a little bit like John Lennon, but he's got kind of a pear-shaped head too. It's almost like pumpkin-y. It looks like a gourd, like a summer squash. Yes, like a fucking summer squash. Anyways, I digress. So he and look at this. Speaking of unfortunate freeze frame, look at how hilarious Aaron looks. If you guys can see that, I know it's like reduced on my my layout. Aaron just don't look at me.
Never watch Pot Off. Thank you, by the way. I can't remember who sent this to me. I think 2 people sent this to me, actually. Thank you to the people who sent this to me.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to keep promoting Adam Goldstein TV, I love it. Keep sending those clips out, guys.
Because this video changes everything. Watch him try to...
Uh-oh. And I want to just say, Aaron, if this gives you like a lot more shit, if this makes stuff harder for you, like, I'm sorry, man, it wasn't mine. I had no fucking idea that I did this like interview thinking nobody would ever fucking watch it, other than maybe like a few Steel Toe fans. But I gotta say, the Steel Toe fans that have come over to my show, they are the best fans. They've been so cool. I like the Steel Toe people. I'd honestly, and nothing against the WATP crowd, but honestly, I feel like the Steel Toe people are more like my type of people.
Wiggle out of it after I play this.
Of it, that's nothing nefarious. I don't dislike Mike David. I hope he heals.
And so of course they're talking about Red Bar. The beginning of the show. This is actually, I watched a little bit more of this than just the part about me, and
narcissist.
He starts off this fucking 2-hour interview or whatever asking Toe about Red Bar. You know how embarrassing that would be? So you get a guy on a show and you go, hey, what about this other show? And the entire interview is Goldberg asking him about other
You notice how he doesn't want to promote me?
Shows. Because Steel Toe is just that boring. There's nothing to talk about with Steel Toe. Steel Toe is nothing. There is no concept with he's asking Steel Toe about bigger shows than Steel Toe.
By the way, the latency, the skipping that you're seeing, this is all my fault. So James Banks in the chat, Jesse is falling right into Adam's trap free promotion. You know what, dude? I know Jesse. Let me tell you something. This guy, this guy never backs down from a fight. I got to admit, you can think whatever you want about Jesse. This kid's got fucking alligator blood. And I think that he is one of the most underestimated fucking trolls on the internet. I'm not trying to fucking kiss his ass because, believe me, he's got some interesting choice words for me. And I'm very aware of who this guy really is. But at the same time, I really believe that at the end of the day, I think that this guy, he has the chance to go down in history as one of the greatest trolls of all time. I really do. Or at least maybe in the top 5 or the top 10. But this guy is definitely creative. If you don't know about him, he's done coverage of Alex Stein. He's done extensive coverage of Mersh, which is a little psychotic, but very funny. And he was also on the Mersh documentary, the porcelain documentary. So anyways, Aaron eats men's ass. Harry Dunn. Yeah, you know what? It's funny. It's like my audience. It's like a mix of pro-toe and anti-toe people. So if you're in the chat, do me a favor. If you guys could just tell me, either write pro-toe or anti-toe to show your toe affiliation. I know. I want to turn it into like fucking Israel and Palestine and just get everybody in the chat to just kill each other.
I hope he gets better. I hope his show stays successful.
I love him. I want to eat out of his diaper.
Just not my thing anymore. That's all.
I don't know why I don't like him now that he makes fun of me all the time. Well, oh well.
I mean, he looks like shit too, so he can't be.
Oh, you're crumb-believable.
I have autism. I can't help it.
Doing well.
Yeah, he doesn't look good, but I hope that changes.
So I was going to ask you.
You hope it. You hope he looks hot soon? What do you mean?
About another person, Jesse P.S. Jesse P.S.
Hello.
This is another.
No, it shouldn't be hello, Jesse. How about hi guys? Hey guys. Hey guys. And I'm not gonna play that, but that's a reference to the Killstream appearance, where Citizen M Pro Toe, cool man. Or what about Neutral Toe? Are there any Neutral Toe people out there? Because I would. And I know I'm not going to get a lot of friends. I'm not going to get a hell of a lot of respect saying this, but I would put myself, I am putting myself on the record, I am proudly pro-toe.
Personality. I really enjoy watching his content.
Yeah.
I mean, he's somebody, he should be in fucking Hollywood.
Ooh, wow, Hollywood Jess, they call me. Excuse me? I did not see this coming.
Personality. I really enjoy
N-A-Z-I.
by watching his content.
Yeah.
I mean, he's somebody, he should be in fucking Hollywood. Like,
well, call me Mr. Cinnamon. Peacock, here I come. Wow. Adam, thank you. You are a retard and you eat out of the trash, but thank you.
he should be a Hollywood producer.
This guy does not take compliments well, huh? He has a thing with compliments.
That kid's got some
A Hollywood producer? Hold on a second. I'm not heading to the island anytime soon. By the way,
this guy built this entire set. Everything you see and all the graphic design and all the music, he made it all himself out of trash. I think that's impressive.
Is he copying me? He's on the moon. I just realized.
It's like the fucking Merv Griffin episode of Seinfeld. Sorry, I got to rewind a little bit because he's accusing the Goldstein of cheating.
So that kid's got some
Hollywood.
I'm sorry, of copying. Duh.
Producer? Hold on a second. I'm not heading to the island.
The fucking comments about me are priceless. I think somebody said that I have a very Jewish-looking beard. I think my beard kind of, it probably reminds people of Gerald from South Park.
Anytime soon. By the way, is he copying me? He's on the moon. I just realized. Wait a second. Is this kid copying me? Why has he got a moon background? What is going on with that?
Yeah. I mean, he's somebody, he should be in fucking Hollywood. Like, he should be a Hollywood producer. That kid's got some talent.
Is he saying I'm Jewish? Is this an insult and I don't get it?
Are you saying that you're not Jewish, Jesse? I'm sorry. Are you saying that you're not a Jew? Because look at you. Right now, you can see my face. And I'm not trying to insult. I know Aaron. I know Imholte. I know he's not, like, the biggest fan of the Jews. I mean, he's not, like, quite Mersh level. But I know he's not what you would call a pro-Semite. Let's just put it that way. And that's fine. I mean, everybody's got their whole thing or whatever. But you're looking right now at me. I'm half Jewish, right? For the interest of full disclosure, I'm half Irish. And I feel like I look mostly Irish. I might have like a couple of very watered-down Jewy features. But look at me. Look at Aaron, who, I'm sorry, Aaron, but he looks like he could be a Jew. I wouldn't be that surprised if you told me that Aaron was a Jew. And look at fucking Jesse. Look at Jesse. Which one of us? I just want to say, guys, chat. out of Adam and Jesse and Aaron, rate who's the most Jewy looking, or just tell me who's the most Jewish looking out of all three of us.
Wait, he said I have talent though.
I mean, he's somebody. He should be in fucking Hollywood. Like he should be a Hollywood producer.
Okay, now look at Aaron. Aaron is put in a tough spot here. Okay, watch it. Watch Aaron's face.
His content. I mean, he's somebody. He should be in fucking Hollywood.
Oh, you see him look over to the left there. He's like, wait, this isn't going.
And this wasn't my intention at all. I'm not trying to. I even offered to Aaron. I usually, when I do an interview, I will send them a fucking, what was I going to say? I will send them a list of questions and say, okay, like, I'm going to ask you about the Opie and Anthony stuff. I'm going to ask you about when you were on Howard Stern. I'm going to ask you about this. I'm going to ask you. And usually if somebody's like, shit, I don't really want to talk about this one thing, I will honor that. Like, I know that's a pussy ass thing to do. I'm very gracious. My whole interview series, it's not about trying to trip people up. It's not about trying to make people look stupid. I really want to do a good interview. And so I offered to send Aaron a question list. He said no. He said, don't worry about that. He said, just ask me whatever question you want to ask me. So looking back, I don't feel any guilt about asking him about, I don't feel guilty at all about asking him about Jesse PS and Red Bar. And this was before Jesse PS really acknowledged Aaron's existence. And this is before Red Bar fucking acknowledged his existence. This is before everybody turned on Aaron. So at the time, I really thought Adam is a leprechaun, James Brooks. Sorry, I have ADHD, so even though I'm in the middle of a spiel, I am looking at the chat, and I'm getting distracted. A leprechaun, okay. All right, yeah, I'm a little short. I'm like, what am I, 5'8", 5'9"? So Jesse, number one, Jewish looking. Yeah, I think so. Jesse, for sure. You are a close second, Adam. Honestly, I think Aaron looks more Jewy than I do. Maybe it's the glasses. Oh, God, it's the glasses. Aaron and his goal is one of the hateable qualities of Aaron. You know what? Did you guys see there was a clip today? Where I guess Aaron finally, I think he's finally kind of like hearing the criticism. He says he's only going to mention the goal when somebody donates or like at the beginning. In other words, he understands that constantly having calls to action. He understands that the constant barking and the calls to action, I don't care whether if that's your business model, you do you, man. But the thing that I think about it is it diminishes the quality of the product. If I get too distracted on my show, if I start reading ad reads and then the whole show is ad reads, or it's me saying, hey guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, I can get away with doing that once in a while. That's fine. But if I'm doing that like every 30 minutes, hey guys, like and subscribe, or not 30 minutes, if every 3 minutes or every 10 minutes, hey guys, like and subscribe, hey guys, don't forget to follow us on YouTube, it does diminish the quality of the show. Absolutely.
Wait, you're saying he's good? Uh-oh, I've been saying the wrong thing.
Like, he should be a Hollywood producer. That kid's got some...
I feel like I've got deja vu because he's played this line of me saying Jesse should be a Hollywood producer 11,000 fucking times. I'm beginning to think that maybe part of the reason Jesse went easy on me is maybe because I stroked his ego a little bit without even meaning to. Because I think deep down that Jesse, maybe he does want to be a producer in Hollywood. What's up, Chad T.I.? I'm back like HPV.
Some talent.
So I'm thinking Aaron's going to be like, agree to disagree, I guess.
Whether you like him or not, whether you think he goes a little bit too far. I mean, he's definitely a character.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is happening with the latency on this? I really fucked this upload render up. I tried to download this properly. I ended up doing an OBS screen record, so my bad.
But he's got a hell of a lot of talent. Why don't...
What the fuck, dude? I'm sorry, I have to reload this, I think. 503. God damn it. Oh, sorry.
And by the way, all of these things we tested that.
It's good.
We put this to a polygraph and a Richter scale for some reason, an Andy Richter scale, and it came up true and also Swedish German.
You think...
Bomb, 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 bomb.
Okay, so that's Schrodinger's bomb. That was either a big bomb or a reference to some inside baseball internet-y Jesse PS thing that even I have no fucking idea. I can't follow all this lore.
He's more popular than he is. I feel like he should be way more famous.
True. So, by the way, so true. Wow. Unbelievably based and red-pilled of you to say.
Oh, thanks, Jesse. I appreciate it, man.
Because he starts shit with everybody.
Okay, fair, accurate. Yeah.
I mean, that's just the long and short. People get their feelings hurt. I've thought this about Jesse P.S.
You've had thoughts about me. Weird. Who? The show you've never watched? Okay. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Watched him. He came on my radar probably
100 years ago.
Halfway into like Red Bar's hiatus.
Okay, so like way before, like way before that clip of you saying nobody knows who Pod Awful is. I came on your radar half a year, 6 months before you claimed no one knows who I am.
I'm just going to say for the record, I got to agree with Jesse. Jesse is correct about this. Aaron sometimes kind of capitulates a little bit, and his timeline of the whole Jesse thing, I'll get into that later, but yeah, it was a little kind of all over the place.
Interesting. Okay.
I think.
Just keeping track of the timeline here.
and
this is one of the reasons I like Jesse is because he is so silly. He has such a silly fucking sense of humor, and to me, that's one of the things that makes me enjoy the show.
He was doing stuff like he even does stuff on people I like. Like Mersh has always been really cool to me. I like Mersh,
aka The Effect. All right.
I like Revenge.
I like Mersh too. Yeah.
What?
Oops. It's funny. I do like Mersh. I genuinely like Mersh. It's funny. Like I said that, never ever thinking that like Jesse PS was gonna hear me say that. This guy hates Mersh. For those of you who don't know, this guy has done more coverage of Mersh, and it really does get to where it's fucking vindictive and weird. And I don't know I don't want to use the term meta because I feel like that's so gay. But this guy, he's fucking sent like seafood to Jesse's house. He's sent like Uber Eats orders to his house, and he sent seafood, a shitload of like raw mussels and seafood to Mersh's house when he was in Vegas, so that it would rot when he would come back and it would like attract wild animals. He's like I said, very vindictive, but also very creative and very innovative.
Are you? Okay, sure.
Yeah, so I like those guys, but like he does stuff on him, and he's fucking relentless.
By Adam, part of the Mersh effect.
And I get why Mersh.
Eep. Uh-oh, Pod Awful's watching me. Hold on. I'm trying to plug my laptop in. My laptop just went dark. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to fix this. God. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Did you guys see that? That's a Stuttering John green screen moment. I literally just knocked my fucking lights over. Jesus Christ. Can you guys give me 1 second? I'm going to take a quick break for a sec so I don't look like a complete cocksucking fucking retard. Give me like 2 seconds to fix my shit. Oops. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. Yeah, so guys, anyways, chat, I was hoping tonight that I'd be able to get through this fucking Jesse PS segment without humiliating myself. Nope. So, yeah, sorry about that. We're going to bring that Skrizzle back up. My nizzle. All right. We're going to get back to this. Yeah, for those of you who don't know what just happened, I realized my laptop was unplugged, bent down. I thought I could, like, smoothly, suavely just plug it back in. And in the process of doing that, knocked over my fucking, my lights. And so I just decided to take a quick second to fix that. All fixed. Sorry. Stuttering John moment. Greg Edwards in the chat. Whoa, total jabroni. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's an understatement. I'm a complete fucking cunt. So, yeah, let's get back to the show now.
Does not like him. I get why he fucking hates the guy. I would too if I were him. But,
you're about to be him.
But like his stuff. Stuff on Alex Stein.
And again, ship me in April. I would love to see, like when I go onto Twitter after this program, I better see a bunch of tweets at me at the N-word saying, where you photoshopped us together, you writing erotic fanfics of me and Ape having sex.
It was
And he actually did this, and I saw the fucking tweets. I don't know if you guys are aware of this.
really, really good.
He's trying to, like, get to April to get to Aaron.
To me,
despite all my despite all my rage, I am still just an ape in a cage. Wow, it really could be a Robin.
Yeah.
Smashing Pumpkins, my favorite fucking band.
When I first saw Jesse,
all those years ago. Wow, he's getting real wistful here.
I didn't get it, but
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm looking at body language. I'm listening, and I didn't even notice this when I did the interview, because when I do interviews, I get, like, I'm always preoccupied. I'm always trying to make sure. My biggest fear is that I'm not going to have enough questions. I'm not going to have something to talk about. They're going to give me a short answer to something, and then I'm going to have nothing to fucking ask them, and then I'm just going to be sitting there going, duh. So I try to, sometimes maybe I think I'm not going to be prepared, and so because of that, I probably over-prepare. But yeah, Aaron does kind of look like he's uncomfortable.
Knew he was good at what he does.
Really? Because I thought I was like a bizarre freak. What did you say? I was what was it? I don't even remember now.
So the reason why he's playing this interview is because Aaron came on my show, basically went on the record about Jesse and said this stuff about him. Since then, Jesse's gone after him, and he's changed. He's kind of like done the whole, that guy sucks, or whatever. And the problem for him is, and I didn't mean to do this, so I'm sure Aaron, maybe he won't be happy with me, but he basically went on my show, and I asked him about this Jesse PS stuff, where nobody else probably would have asked him about it, and he ended up going on the record. So now Jesse has this to throw in his face, so that kind of sucks.
I'm like a twerp or something. I'm a freaky little twerp who sucks.
Right? But then
Okay, self-awareness. That's never bad.
I'm a freaky twerp red bar sucking fucky sucky.
Started watching more stuff, and I went, this guy's like a more concise, to the point red bar.
Oh.
Have you ever watched one of his entire streams? Jesus Christ. This one's like 3 fucking hours long.
Okay, so now I'm a good red bar. What if red bar was good? Pod Awful. Pod Awful the program, TV super show, a.k.a. What if red bar was good? According to Aaron Imholte, the biggest fan of red bar.
Kelsey Williams in the chat, moon background, lol, grasping at straws. You know what? I got to say, dude, he really went easy on me. I don't even think Jesse... this really isn't about me. I just happen to be there. I'm really not the main focus. But yeah, he had some he called me a monkey baby, broken monkey brain retard who eats out of the trash. So yeah, I guess he claims that he doesn't know me at all, but apparently he does.
Yes.
Jesse says
yes. Yes, we all agree. Yeah.
I got to admit, there's times where in interviews I have a little bit of trouble knowing like when to chime in, what to say, and I think I have to be. And I'm doing this tonight. I think I'm getting a little bit better. I'm trying to be a little bit more comfortable being okay with certain silences. It's okay sometimes for there to be silence.
Things in
Hollywood Jesse? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I should be a fucking producer.
Minutes that it takes.
He really, really likes that. Like that, I think that really stroked his ego, and that stroked his ego, and I think he does want to be a Hollywood producer.
Takes Mike an hour to say.
Really? Because it's taking me fucking 4 hours to do this episode, so.
And I think Jesse is immensely talented.
Okay, well, goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for...
Ibdy, that's all, folks.
Well, see ya.
So that's the thing that sucks. When you go on the record, it's the same thing. A lot of people make this mistake with Red Bar. When you go on the record and praise someone, and then they fucking shit on you, you know what I mean? When they shit on you, it's like, what are you going to do? You already praised them. Now it's like you can't really hit them back, you know? So anyways, so in the chat, somebody said something that I thought was interesting. Harry Dunn in the chat says, Jesse PS looks like early 2000s World of Warcraft basement nerd. It's so funny because I played World of Warcraft I remember the first time I ever played it was in 1998 with my friend John Meserve. And I remember he was kind of like a Jesse PS kind of guy. He was an interesting guy. He actually has a YouTube channel. Maybe we'll react to some of his videos. His YouTube channel is called Trekking On. So check out Trekking On, my buddy John Meserve on YouTube. This guy's insane. My buddy, he fucking walked the whole Appalachian Trail and YouTubed it. So I'm going to pull something up because this is interesting. You said that Jesse reminds you of early 2000s World of Warcraft nerd. This is the person that Jesse PS reminds me of. I don't know if any of you guys remember the movie Hackers from the 90s. Come on, we'll start this. Hold on.
Check this out, each and every one of you. Compilation tape, my own making. I call this the greatest Zooks album. Featuring artists like, I got some Hendrix on there, some Joplin, Mama Cass, Belushi, all great.
Huh? Guys, type 1 in the chat if he looks like Jesse PS. And if you don't believe me, just wait a minute until you see his fucking crazy Matthew Lillard energy. Because I swear to God, if they ever do make a movie about Jesse PS someday, they're going to have to get Matthew Lillard to play him.
Great artists that are fixated on their own vomit.
Total Jesse PS energy. And I'm 100%. Those are the exact same glasses that Jesse has. Exactly the same. Hold on. See? Look. Him? Huh? Look. Huh?
You can't get this in stores, man.
You can't get these in stores, man. Hey, guys.
All major transactions.
Of all the things I've lost, I miss my mind the most.
Ozzy Osbourne.
I don't know if like Matthew Lillard's character in this movie is supposed to be gay, but one thing I will say about Jesse, he's not flamboyant like this. Maybe not like sexually flamboyant, but he's very loopy. Like very loopy, very energetic, very
What is your name?
Manuel Goldstein.
His name is Emmanuel Goldstein.
Sir?
You, however, are not on my list.
Whoa, this isn't woodshop class?
I'm going to tell my kids that this is Jesse PS. And let me just say something else, because Jesse doesn't know who I am. I sent him as a joke, and I wasn't trying to be a dick, but I sent him a picture of that character, the Matthew Lillard, Emmanuel Goldstein character, and I said, I'm going to tell my kids that this was Jesse PS, and I don't think he was very happy with me.
I would not trust him for a second.
No.
No.
That makes sense. I get it.
Oh man.
And I mean that in the way that he wants me to think that.
You don't know what I want, what I think. Get out of my head. I don't know if you're using April's mega mind powers on me or whatever, but please stop knowing my thoughts.
Okay, so Harry Dunn. I see some ones over there in the chat, so yeah, it seems like you guys agree with me that he looks like Jesse. Let me try to... yeah, that fucking... He looks like that Matthew Lillard character. Jesse... This is Chris. Jesse stills essences of other long-haired men. You know what? I don't understand. I know I should say this right now, right? I don't understand why men wear their hair long. Is this some sort of statement about the Vietnam War that he's doing? Shaggy energy. Yeah, you know what? Jesse does kind of remind me of Shaggy. And, I mean, I'm not even trying to dunk on the guy. He definitely reminds me of people. He reminds me John Lennon. Who else? Shannon Hoon, the guy from Blind Melon. And he was an interesting dude. Shannon Hoon, he was a psycho, but he was definitely a cool guy. Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, a lot of people are saying, so James Banks, Jesse wants to look like Ozzy Osbourne or Howard. He gets that a lot. A lot of people either think Ozzy Osbourne or fucking, who's the other guy? Lennon. Yeah, definitely Lennon. And when you see, there's a section, I don't know if it's this video, where it gets all dark. I'll probably point it out later, but it gets really dark, and he looks really like John Lennon.
Like, I don't mean that as like, oh, fuck him, I don't trust him. I'm like,
right.
No. I'm going to appreciate that guy from afar. Like,
whoa, hang on a second. Wait.
Him, I don't trust him. I'm like,
right.
No. I'm going to appreciate that guy.
Oh, yeah, wait, hang on. Look at that. Look at that pruny grandma bathtub hands yet again.
Pot off a one. Pot off a one.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
If you don't understand these references, you got to check out the Porcelain Mersh documentary. And I'm friendly with Mersh. Like, Mersh is cool. He's always been cool to me, but that's a fucking entertaining documentary. But I'm only saying that for context.
Stick enough things on my butt, I'll make the most money.
Okay, so what?
I never heard that fucking ISO before. Citizen M at J. Wish I was lying about being pro steel toe. It's a hate watch, but I definitely sometimes enjoy it. Yeah, Citizen M, I know you and Aaron, you've been like not always the biggest fan of Aaron, but it seems like I don't understand why people hate him. I could see why people might not be into the show because of I could see why the calls to action can turn him off. Let me tell you something. The one moment where I think I kind of started to the first moment where I saw Aaron in a different light, and this was when he was feuding with Chad Zumach. And up until that point, I never saw that side. Like, I always thought, oh, Aaron's cool, whatever. And I'm not saying this makes me dislike him per se, but there was a video of him heckling a comedian at his comedy show. Chad Zumach posted this, and Aaron was like trying to shout and trying to like throw the guy off his game. And the guy's girlfriend, everybody was like, "Get the fuck out of here! Nobody likes you. Nobody wants you here." And Aaron, he looked embarrassed. It was embarrassing. It was just that kind of where you see someone and you're like, oh, like, why would he do that? And I don't know. Like, there's maybe I don't understand the context of it, but like I said, I don't know. But I saw that and I was a little like, like I could kind of understand why maybe not everybody's a fan. And like I said, he's always been good to me, but meh.
What are you doing? How many baths does this man take a day? Because this is getting to be a little.
Are you prune shaming now, Jesse?
A little absurd. What is going on with his fingers? Why are they dry? Is there a disease that does? Is this like? Do I not know that this is a symptom of having? What is the? Oh, I keep wanting to call diabetes diarrhea. I'm retarded. I was literally about to say, is this a symptom of diarrhea type 2 that I don't know about? Which I guess every diarrhea is type 2.
Maybe I've been watching Steel Toe too much, but I do recall a show where Aaron said that he had diarrhea and he had to like take a break to go take a shit or something like that. But I don't know if it was type 1 or type 2.
Guy from afar. Like, if he wanted, if he wanted to do something with me, I'd be like, look, dude, I wish you nothing but success. I hope you do really well. But like, I'm not gonna walk in.
Am I crazy? This is a guy who is daydreaming about becoming my friend, right? That's never gonna happen. Don't worry, man. This dream scenario of yours, this was never on the table. I've literally spent a year trying to avoid your existence.
Nothing but success. I hope you do really well. But like, I'm not gonna walk into a situation where I might look.
Oh, your pruny little fingers.
Like, if anyone's gonna make me look like a dipshit, it's gonna be me.
True. Okay, so this guy, Aaron is. He's put. You know what's so funny? He's putting himself in a bizarre dream scenario where I come to him and I go, "Hey, Steel Toe, can I be your friend?" And he gets to go, "Oh, thanks, I appreciate it, buddy, but maybe next time, okay?" And then he puts on his jetpack and rockets off.
I will do that.
That is fucking funny, and honestly, I kind of, yeah, I do think that's a little bit of the Aaron swagger that he has. Like I said, this was before his, and not only did he start getting made fun of by these shows, his growth kind of stagnated. He was, before I interviewed him, this was before he reached 10,000 subs, and this was, I think it was like November last year. It was like a couple of weeks after Thanksgiving. It was like November or December. It was around Christmas. And he was like almost at 10,000 subs. I think he's barely above 10,000 now. So I don't know if it's, I mean, we all pod fade. Listen, I have had, like, my numbers haven't been that great lately and my growth has kind of stopped. So I guess I got to figure out some shit with my channel too, but I can't tell if that's like he just pod faded organically, or if, I wonder if like the negative coverage of him has actually affected the growth of his channel. I think it might have.
I do that on a daily basis. I don't need to walk into something going, "Oh, shucks, me and Jesse are going to be pals." And then I look like a Fucking idiot.
You look like a fucking idiot right now. I mean, what is this? Please stop having thoughts about me ever. This should be a crime.
Did you see?
And he's capable of that.
Did you?
Okay, now this is about to go into a whole.
I love how in every freeze frame I look like a fucking mouth-breathing retard with my fucking mouth hanging open.
Fucking hullabaloo about Red Bar, but it's coming back to me. It's to bring up something about.
It's all about me.
You see when Andy Worski called in to Red Bar, and Red Bar was it was the funniest fucking thing in Red.
So this was I called into the same episode. I called into Red Bar. Andy Worski calls into Red Bar. It's this big clip. It's on you put in Pod Awful on YouTube. It probably comes up. And anyone who is unbiased, anyone with a sense, like, who doesn't have a baby's sense of, reality, looks at this clip and goes, why the fuck did that old man yell so much at the guy who called?
Okay, so this, I'm sorry to say, Jesse has every right to defend himself, but in my opinion, I feel like this might be a little bit of a cope. And I'm going to get into this in a second. We're actually going to play this clip that he's talking about, and we're going to talk about it. So.
Why'd he get so scared and hang up on that guy? That would be a normal person's reaction to it. He's bringing this up to bring up this is the episode, yeah. So when Mike looks like this, and he tries to act like it's an ironic thing, as if he just did this ironically.
Mike never has his hair in a fucking man bun. I know what you're saying. He wears the tie-dye hoodie. Mike does not have a fucking man bun. He's doing a troll.
Wears that all the time. This is how he looks.
And this is another thing. I think this might have pissed Jesse off a little bit because Jesse is friends with Worski. This guy, Andy Worski, with the man bun, Jesse and him are like, they're kind of, they're in cahoots. Kelsey Williams, self-awareness, LOL. Yeah, I try. I try not to be, I try to have a little bit.
And they played a video where it was Andy Worski with a buddy of his where they were chasing somebody.
So they bring this up to talk about me.
Expose him, but they pretended like they didn't know about it. And then you realize, like, holy shit, they knew exactly what they were doing. But Andy got totally played by it. So it was he made him look so stupid. And then when Jesse went on Red Bar, like Red Bar completely just shut him down. And then did you ever see,
so again, Adam's
and Jesse is not. He doesn't like this part.
Retard trash eating baby freak. So I'm saying
pew 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 pew.
Freak a little too much, but it's mostly because I keep having to look at Aaron. So he doesn't get it. Like Adam has autism. He can't help it. Adam is overly energetic and he can't control himself. E. So.
I kind of like that. Is that I'm like is that an autism thing or is that like a monkey thing? Is he saying that I'm a fucking monkey? Harry Dunn, he's definitely mad now. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't take it too personally. He took it pretty fucking easy on me, but if you do anything, if you talk about me on your show, I am absolutely clipping it and I am absolutely responding to it. Whether my response is funny or interesting, whatever. I mean, maybe I don't know what you guys think, but anyways, yeah, this is funny. And you know what, Jesse, I don't know, for those of you who aren't aware of Jesse, just look at the guy. Like, he is so excitable. He's like the most excitable, most energetic, most loopy guy. I'm not saying me and him are the same motherfucker, but yeah, to me, this feels a little bit like the pot calling the kettle the N-word. Sorry, I actually didn't mean to play that drop. I meant to play this one.
Hitler, nigga.
My bad. Yeah, I wasn't trying to call Jesse a faggot. Anyways, yeah, I don't need raw seafood sent to my fucking house. Anyways, the problem is, though, is that Jesse, like, you know what he is? He's like a white Flavor Flav. He's like his own fucking Flavor Flav. If he just put shoe polish on his face and had a clock on his face, like if he had a clock necklace and shoe polish, he would be Flavor Flav. Like this guy is very, very excitable. Come on, what the fuck? Why is this? Come on, here we go.
He doesn't understand what he's looking at. We went over this clip.
Yes, I do, Jesse. I've watched this fucking clip not 1,000 times. I've watched it several times, and you know what? Maybe it's possible, Jesse, that I just have my own take on it. And you know what? We're gonna see my take in a second.
By the way, I implore you to go watch that clip of me on there. It will floor you.
Okay, all right, let's watch it right now then. This is Red Bar. Mike from Red Bar owns Jesse from Pod Awful. And let's just watch this. For those of you who don't know Jesse, it'll be interesting to see your perspective. Let me know what you think in the comments. whether like if who you think came out on top in this appearance.
This is like H3 now. Here he comes. Jesse!
I can't see you. Where are you?
You're never going to see me. Why are you doing this to us?
What did I do?
Jesse?
Yeah.
There's no laughing allowed on this conversation. This is a serious phone call. You heard about that, right?
And this is like kind of Jesse's Achilles heel, and it's part of his personality and his whole high energy thing. But this guy giggles a lot. He's very like, you know, and so Red Bar, I think he's trying to like kind of shut him down by saying no laughing. And yeah, he's definitely trying to put Jesse in a box here.
Got it.
You're not going to put on video?
Well, not if I can't see
Okay,
you.
that's fine. Very fair. So there's been some allegations.
Why doesn't Red Bar have that set up? He should. I mean, he probably does now, but I feel like he should do more Zoom calls with people.
Today about the copying.
I heard.
You decline. You think these aren't real.
Both of these guys have been accused of copying each other. I know for a fact Red Bar, he's done some things that are super similar to Jesse, and Jesse PS has been accused of copying Sam Hyde as well, and that's something I could talk about another day, but we're not going to go that deep down the rabbit hole.
I haven't heard said today. I don't know.
You know, I sense something in your... No laughing allowed.
That was Jules. Okay.
I'm Jules from Red Bar. I sound like Roger from American Dad.
That was me. That was
Jules?
I'm sorry. I'm here to
so,
listen.
Jesse, I sense something in your voice. You don't want this. You don't want any of this.
What is this?
Okay, that was a good line. And I got to admit, Jesse, he does seem like he's prepared for this. He seems like he's been prepping all day for this interview.
A war, a battle, a beef.
I like war. I don't know.
You don't. Stop it.
Okay.
Why can't you just be like, Mike, I swear to God, I'm not intentionally doing anything. I like you. We're cool.
That's what I said in the chat, and you misread
You
it.
didn't. Shut
Yeah, and Jesse sounds defensive here.
up.
I did.
You want me to read your messages, you mean bitch?
Please.
Stop being mean. Stop being vindictive to people. I heard you with Dick Masterson. You were being so tedious with him.
Yeah, that actually, you know what? I do have mixed feelings. Steel Toe out of context. What's up, Steel Toe out of context? Welcome to the chat, buddy. Oy vey. Oh, yeah, you one of those 1488 motherfuckers? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the Goldstream, buddy. So, yeah, honestly, yeah, Jesse is vindictive. He's funny. He's innovative. I guess maybe if he like dumbed down his show to be less mean, maybe I guess maybe it wouldn't be the same. But yeah, that is true. That's definitely true about him.
How would you be? This is a real question. How would you be with Amy Miller?
I'd be very respectful because she's terrifying.
Well, okay, that actually makes sense. But she took all your stuff down. Dick Masterson took all of my Patreon.
Jesse! But Mr. White, I have to make fun of Mersh. I have to do a 3-hour show on Mersh, Mr. White. No, Jesse, no!
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Listen, Jesse,
if he died, I would think it was fun.
When 1,000 people, here's what we want. Don't be vindictive. Don't be so... You've got to...
This is the guy who made fun of Sam Tripoli's. He sang a song about Sam Tripoli's retarded kids. So like I said, again, the pot calling the kettle the N-word.
Hitler, nigga, 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 nigga. Problem with this Red Bar. When we accused you of copying in 2011, that stuck with you.
Well, it did until you seemed cool.
Jesse?
What? You seemed cool? I don't know what that means. Is it just me, or does it's like Jesse, he doesn't have that high energy. This is like Jesse if you caught him off guard and you went to his house and he came out and he was like in his slippers and his bathrobe, and just like, this is like if you caught Jesse before he had his morning cup of coffee.
You brought it up over and over and over again. It bothered you. And you kept hanging on to this. I'm not copying Mike and I'll die by it.
Jesse seems outclassed. Harry Dunn. I'm wondering, do you guys think? And Citizen M, I don't know if you can. Citizen M is still here. What's the real deal about Mike David with the diapers and the Crohn syndrome and the shitbag? Is that like a bit or is that true?
But why does everybody message me day in and day out with a thing showing me that you've copied?
I get the same messages. I don't know.
You don't.
I do.
You don't.
I had to post about it in my group just the other day.
Nobody cares. Even if you did, Jesse. Where in the world, you know, do you think in your heart of
Red Bar is really turning it up for the camera here too.
hearts that Mike David is tuning in and copying you? Do you ever believe that?
I know you're tuning in, so that's half of the equation.
Would you ever believe that? When you go to sleep, do you go, Mike David must want to be me?
When they first started telling me that, absolutely not.
There you go. And that's where you got to squash
then
it.
It kept happening.
Harry Dunn, no confidence in Jesse's voice. You know what? Normally, I think Jesse, I think he sounds like he's off his game. He's trying to get his fucking barbs in there, and I'm sorry, but I think most of what he said, he just comes across like he's on the defensive. And when he went on the kill stream, and look up Jesse PS drummer DRUMR 828. He did a great breakdown of Jesse PS. His appearances on the kill stream, which Jesse talked about. I had referenced that in the interview. And my take on that, I have mixed feelings on that because I do sort of think Red Bar's threatened by Jesse on some level. I think that Dick Masterson was threatened by him. I think Ethan Ralph, I think all those guys did gang up on him. And if you listened to the Jesse PS appearance on the kill stream, if you listen to the version of it where it's from Jesse's side with Jesse's audio, it sounds a lot less bad for Jesse. I do think that Ethan Ralph absolutely turned down his audio, and that's the kind of thing you would never do if you weren't threatened by the guy. So I got to give Jesse credit when it was due, but yeah, that whole fucking thing didn't work out like he planned. So look that up. Look up Jesse PS Dick Masterson kill stream.
When I tune in and I watch you do the karaoke, when I watch you do the clapping.
I don't do karaoke. What are you
Jesse?
When did I do karaoke?
We just played it. The Kurt Cobain.
I told you I wasn't here for it. I don't know what you've played.
You were lip syncing to Kurt Cobain. Remember that? When you lip synced half of it and sang half of it live?
That was a recording of me singing.
Wait! You were lip syncing to a recording of you singing?
Of myself, yeah.
Oh my God! I can't
Why
even.
is that we told a problem?
You, folks.
Why were you lip syncing to your own voice?
Honestly, I don't see what the big deal about this is. I mean, maybe it's a little cringe, but I don't know if this is like the kill shot. I don't know what the fucking big deal about that is. Lip syncing.
You were
nuts.
Why were you doing that? We didn't even say that, by the way. We said we thought you were lip syncing half of it. You were lip syncing the whole thing?
I made a parody.
This is like Mike just like started yelling and go, oh my God. So yeah, I think this is a little
song. No! And then instead of just sitting there.
I feel terrible.
Oh my God, Jesse, this is what I mean. You got to listen to these shows that expose you before rebutting. You've made such a fool.
Okay, so I don't get it. Like lip syncing is probably kind of gay, but I don't know. I don't see the big deal. I don't see why that's such an own.
Yourself just now.
James Banks, Mike Devan's live vocals. Chris, I love that moment. I replayed that Mike reaction 1,000 times.
Okay,
Jesse, here's what I want from you. Chill the fuck out. Don't say my name again.
Wait,
ever.
What is the problem with the lip singing to my own?
Don't say my name again ever. Oof. And I don't care what anybody says. Even the people who do make fun of Red Bar, I think Jesse liked Red Bar. I think a lot of people do. Even Mersh, too. Mersh was a big fan. Steel Toe was a big fan. Jesus, I'm a big fan of Red Bar. I better just shut my fucking mouth before he fucking... And I don't even think... I'm so low. I'm so low on the fucking ladder. I feel like oddly safe. Like I would never get covered by Red Bar. But at the same time, it seems like all the guys that he hates, all of his biggest lolcows are guys who used to be fans of him.
Parody song?
Well, you could deal with that on your own. You could deal with that on your own. That's fucking nuts. You wanted people to think you were singing live.
No, it's a show and I'm on camera, so I didn't want to just sit.
It doesn't even matter. I feel like Mike is kind of raising a non-issue, but Jesse is taking the bait of like being defensive and trying to talk. But no, you don't understand. Blah, 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 blah. Why don't you just go, so what? Oh, wow, I lip synced. You got anything else? Is there anything else? That's what I would have fucking said.
Jesse, here's the thing, Jesse. You're not
on the
Jesse!
show
You're not on the phone with dummy Dick Masterson.
Fucking Dick Masterson. Oh, that was a good line. That was pretty funny. You're not on the phone with dummy Dick Masterson.
This isn't, Mike, this isn't.
Oh, Jesse, listen to him. He is so frustrated.
The limited worldview you've got of my show. Yeah, I know you don't pay for the show.
Honestly, they both sound kind of retarded.
So you don't see the follow-up to these things.
No.
I say it on the show that I do that. Everybody knows.
Jesse, this guy doesn't like you. Stop trying to explain yourself. What are you doing? You're just wasting your energy, and that is embarrassing when you're trying to explain. No, you don't understand. Let me tell you something. This guy, he's just trying to fucking ice you out, man. You know? Maybe Red Bar was threatened by you. Maybe he is trying to like cut this off, but at the same time, I feel like Jesse, like you would have been better maybe if you had just paused and just not said anything and waited for him to finish, and then you could have responded, maybe. I don't know. I like Red Bar a lot, but he shouldn't dress like a 17-year-old hipster, Harry Dunn. I thought that he was doing that as a goof. Thought he was wearing that shirt as a goof. That's a Call Her Daddy shirt, too. That's Call Her Daddy. It's all a shitty fucking podcast. So I think that he wore that as a troll, to be honest. Harry Dunn. Jesse and Red Bar sounds like a child and an adult power dynamic. It really does. It's like an abusive father yelling at his autistic fucking ADHD child who's on like a sugar, like who just drank like a couple of sodas and he's having like a meltdown at the fucking theme park. Yeah, James Banks, Harry is spitting facts. Yeah, man, that's why he's got the wrench. I mean, you are a Goldstream OG, Harry. Harry knows. Yeah, man. I'm glad that like I have some people here who I don't have to explain all this lore to. So apologize if I'm over explaining it.
Jesse, this doesn't sound confident. Shut the fuck up.
No, it doesn't. Jesus, he has Jesse. It's weird. Usually when Jesse's, and I suffer from this problem too, and I'm trying to get better at it. When I go on other shows, I'm a little bit out of my element. I'm just learning how to do shows with other people, learning like when to talk, when to shut the fuck up, how to like say something that's interesting and not go on like a big diatribe. But at the same time, like Jesse, I think he's like me. I think he feels more comfortable doing a show by himself. I definitely have a lot more confidence, and you know, going into Red Bar, I mean, especially if you're feuding with him, you're definitely walking into the lion's den. I'm just saying it's not going to be easy to, you're not just going to go, hey, Red Bar, just hear me out, dude. Like, no, this is going to be like obnoxious.
Jesse, we want you out of Red Bar. Get out of here, all right?
Get me out then.
Get out and stay away from our show for the rest of your life.
I love it. Stay away for the rest of your life.
All right, unsubscribe to mine.
Thank you. Bye.
Fuck you, bitch.
Oh, oof. Yeah, to me, this is the most oof moment. I don't know what he was trying to accomplish. Is that an Ethan Ralph? Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. It's like an Ethan Ralph. And then when he like calms down, he's like, I don't know, man. You know, I don't want to like fight with you, and I just don't care, man. But yeah, I don't know if he was trying to do an Ethan Ralph, but oof.
I'm kidding.
Okay. There.
I'm kidding. Oh, that's like Homer Simpson backing into the bushes. So like I said, this was not, like I like Jesse, and this did not go his way. What do you think in the chat so far? Let me know. Did you think Jesse won this? Who came out on top? Did Red Bar come out on top, or did Jesse come out on top? And I'm not necessarily saying, ooh, Red Bar was like so funny and he cut him up. But this, it seems like the name of the game was just to kind of stop the other guy from getting his point in, and it was just stupid. It was like one of those politics arguments where it's like a gotcha kind of a thing. But yeah, I definitely think Red Bar won, man. You know, yeah, Red Bar came out on top. Citizen M, yeah, I think so too, man. You know, whatever you think of him, whatever you think of Jesse, I just don't think this was a good appearance. I think Jesse was off his game. But you notice, we're going to go back to Jesse in a second, but he's like, Adam doesn't know what he's talking about. Adam is a retard with a monkey brain, and he doesn't understand. And to me, that is such a cope. That is such a deflection. I've seen this, Jesse. I know that wasn't a really good day for you. So I'm sorry, but since you said I was wrong and my take was wrong, I'm going to have to differ with you. Sorry, I'm going to have to play this, but yeah, we're gonna play the rest of this. Red Bar, I think so. Jesse hung up, and Red Bar's gonna keep talking about this.
And that's exactly what Mike was.
Harry Dunn in the chat. Jesse should have taken 3 shots before calling. I don't think Jesse does drugs. I think Jesse is straight edge. He definitely looks like somebody that would smoke marijuana and protest the Vietnam War.
Do at the end of the call, if you ever needed proof of Jesse just doing everything that
I am
Mike
so
does.
uncomfortable getting in the weeds with a guy. I feel awful.
I know, because he honestly
I
doesn't
literally
realize
do.
what he's doing.
Now he's doing them like, I feel bad for him.
That's the thing.
Here's the thing. He's a fan of the show. He likes the show. He started imitating me.
Dude, all your lol cows are fans of the show.
I feel awful. I don't want to call out copy. This is why I never like Andy Worski, Mersh. It always ends up with me feeling awful for calling them out.
I know, because it's like,
they just want.
Why?
Listen, they're new to it. They want to have fun. They want to be. I don't like it. I don't like what I just did there. I don't want to own these little guys. That doesn't make me feel
we
good.
even have.
I don't like it at all. I
where-
feel like fucking Mersh right now. I don't like that.
What would you rather? Would you rather Jesse talk about your diapers and your fucking Crohn's disease? So I think Chris in the chat said earlier, when I asked the question about Red Bar and the diapers, and I don't know, Citizen M, if you can kind of give me some insight, because I don't think you were here when I asked this a minute ago. What's the real deal with Mike and the diapers and the Crohn's disease and the shit bag? I actually used to be in human services. I was like a social worker, and I actually had 2 clients who had shit bags. I've had to empty colostomy bags before. It's the most disgusting fucking thing in the world. Frank Biden, what's up? Frank Biden says diapers. And yeah, P-bag PS. So J.E. in the chat, I know that there was a lot of hubbub about Jesse having a P-bag. I think that might have been a temporary thing. He's actually admitted to that. That is true. So I don't know. I don't know exactly how long he had that thing for. So Red Bar really had fucking diapers? Wow. Yeah, James Banks. I guess Jesse had some kind of a bladder infection a few years ago. It's funny. I know way too much shit about these people that I don't want to know. I really don't. I don't need to know about the medical conditions and pee bags and poo bags. And one thing I don't want to know about who these people are fucking in their social. You know what really grossed me out? I used to really enjoy, even though I don't agree with him, he's a crazy liberal, but fucking Destiny. Any of you guys watch Destiny streams? He did a debate with Digibro, Dick Masterson. I think he's done one with Ricada. He's a very interesting guy to listen to. He went on the Jesse Lee Peterson show, and Jesse Lee Peterson asked him about his sex life. I guess Destiny's a cuck, and his wife like fucks black guys, and they're just really weird. He's like bisexual, and when I heard that, I never knew that about him. And when I heard that, I was so grossed out, and like gross. Like I like this guy. I don't want to know this. I don't want to know this shit about these people's lives.
Owned him. Thank you. I told you about this guy. I don't want to go to war with this guy. I want peace. I feel bad. I don't like that. That's not the kind of guy I want to be.
He's just saying this. He's doing the fake nice thing to pile on Jesse now. Like he's doing the, he doesn't like Jesse PS. He likes Jesse PS, huh? Right?
I want to expose the guys that are real trouble. He's not real trouble. The thing about Jesse and Mersh and Andy Worski, what I hate is when a guy is convincing the public of something that they're not. Chris D'Elia, Joe Rogan, they're talking to millions of people. When they say something that's fucked, it bothers me because millions of people are getting the wrong deal, the wrong answer. This felt icky. This felt beneath me. This felt like, what are you doing?
Then maybe you shouldn't have taken the call if it's really beneath you. That's one thing I don't believe. I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that it's beneath him. Nothing is beneath anybody on the internet. Let's just be honest.
these guys who listen to you are going to copy you. Big deal. Leave them the fuck alone. And, but they keep getting brought up. So, and it bugs you. But talking to that guy just now, that's not what I want to do. I want to bring down the big ones.
I know. And like I said a million times, I actually don't even hate.
So now they're trying to like subscriber shame him too. And you know what? To be fair, Jesse would have a lot more subscribers if he wasn't constantly getting himself deplatformed, because now he's had a channel. I think he's had it for like 6 months or a year. He's got 3K subscribers. He's got like 3 times the size of the audience I have on YouTube. He would probably be at like 80,000 subs if it wasn't for that.
Jesse, when I see him, I'm like, oh, it's a fine guy.
He's fine.
It's just like,
whatever.
What are you supposed to do?
And he felt that wasn't the Jesse that we've heard on other calls.
No, it wasn't.
Tell you this.
He
Here's
wasn't
why.
fully there.
Here's why I changed. That's not the Jesse you hear. That was a defeated. He doesn't want this.
Sorry, Jesse, but I got to agree.
No, I can.
He
tell.
could say in the chat, I know he don't want to do this.
He's not
He's
gonna do
never
anything to
wanted to
us.
do this. And you know what, Jesse? We're not going to bother you. He doesn't want this. I could tell by his voice. That was a sad Jesse. Anyone who listens to his show knows that's not the Jesse you hear. That made me feel bad. That made me feel like I'm picking on a kid.
I know.
Right? And
I know. I'm Jules.
we hate him. But that made me feel like I'm picking on someone. I don't like that. I don't like picking. Now y'all know who he is.
And just look at Red Bar, man. This is from like 3-4 years ago. He looks so young compared to now. Jesus, this was like when he was still a dude.
Tough but fair.
What the fuck is that on his knee?
I actually am bummed out from that.
I know.
To be honest. I don't like that. It's too easy. It's like
Mike's definitely drunk right now.
The big bad Red Bar is going to pick on
a guy who's just trying to make it in this world.
You know what? Let's give him a second chance. How about this right now?
Okay, so this is Citizen M. Sorry you have to click view all messages to see my answer to your question. You know what? I would have that be the default. I always forget to do that, so I'm clicking the live chat. So I got all messages now. Sorry if anybody's messages hasn't gotten read. I'm going to try to catch up with this chat in a minute when we finish this. Then we're going to finish the Jesse thing, and then I'm probably going to wrap.
Oh, and I hope, Jesse, this is the smartest thing you could do. Second chance. Second chance. Second chance. Second chance. This
So they're going to give him a second chance. That's nice. Sounds wholesome to me. So, yeah, let me go up. Yeah, so Citizen M said that there was some chat that I wasn't able to read because of the filter. Sorry you have to click view all messages to see my answer to your question. It keeps getting filtered, so I'm going to scroll up and try to read it now. Hold on a sec. Citizen M, despite individuals who claim otherwise, Mike David's medical condition is unknown. I can't say the nappy rumor. So you're saying, and Citizen M, you're from England, right? Because I know people from England call them nappies. We call them diapers here in the USA. The nappy rumor originates from Sven, who most likely told a lie in a moment of anger. And also, did you hear the Sven Stoffels interview? Like that guy, I don't know who it was. It wasn't you, was it, Citizen M? I forget who it was. It was somebody that, like, under the guise of being... I forget who it was, but somebody managed to like call Sven Stoffels and got a lot of information out of him. It was pretty interesting. Maybe it wasn't you, Citizen M. It was somebody that's connected to. It wasn't dislabeled. It was like somebody that's connected to the YouTube world. I think I might know them. Frank Biden, does anybody think Red Bar was ever a good guy? He's on the righteous crusade to expose Kumia, or was he a man-child having a tantrum because he lost his job at Compound? Here's the thing. He joined Compound Media, and didn't Kumia already... I might be a little fucked up with the timeline, but didn't Kumia already strangle that bitch? Didn't that already happen before? And the racism stuff, he probably knew who Anthony Cumia was, but what basically happened was they sent him emails telling him to stop making fun of Joe Matarese and to stop shitting on their sponsor, which was a totally shitty sponsor. Like, it was a scam company, basically. And, I've always been a vocal critic of Anthony, so I think it's funny that he was making fun of that stuff. So he got mad. Red Bar got pissed. He's like, nobody's going to tell me what I fucking can and can't talk about. It's my show, douchebag. So he ended up quitting, and I guess they lied and they said that they fired him. So that is like the number one reason why Red Bar fucking hates Kumia.
This is like a double scoop or anything like that. Second chance, you forget what happened, Jesse, and you just do your thing, and you hope it never pops up again.
And Jesse PS is like, yeah, no. Because he fucking, if anything, Jesse just hit Red Bar back as fucking hard as he can. He talks, he'll fucking, he's not scared. Jesse's not fucking backing down. So to me, that's very interesting. It'll be interesting to see if these guys go back and forth. But now, Red Bar, he doesn't seem to be fair. I don't think he really talks about Jesse anymore. I don't think he wants to.
That's the best.
I know when you heard him call in and when he didn't do his laughing thing and when he was just like, yeah.
Because that's not, he doesn't even go against, even with Dick Masterson, he brought. I knew that wasn't the Jesse PS he wanted to be. I don't even want.
Yeah, the Dick Masterson thing was kind of interesting. I have mixed feelings about that. And you know what? Honestly, at the time when I did the interview where I talked to Aaron, this was before I really kind of had my eyes open to a lot of the dark Dick Masterson lore and that whole world. And it's pretty dark and it's pretty fucked up. So yeah, I got to admit I feel like there are two sides to that feud between Jesse and Dick. And Dick absolutely had fucking Jesse's Patreon taken down. I think that's fucking gay.
To showcase him to you like that. It's despicable.
Showcase him. Okay, all right, so that's enough. We're going to go back to the Jesse thing with me. Okay. We're going to finish. We're going back to the Jesse thing now.
What happens in that clip? It's not what anyone seems to think. You hear about this clip. People talk about it. They bring it up to me like I'm hurt by it, that I chose to call in.
Maybe you're not hurt by it, Jesse, but you were off your game. Like I said, we just watched the video. Seems like the consensus in the chat was that Red Bar won that. So sorry, that's just, people get to have their own opinions about things. You can disagree, but you don't act like I'm objectively wrong about what fucking happened with you on Red Bar. Sorry, Jesse.
To Red Bar, and I couldn't believe he hung up on, he did this whole, Jules was scared. It was bizarre. Please go watch it.
Okay, we did.
This idea that I'm hurt by this or that Red Bar...
Cope. Who's coping now, Jesse?
Beat me in some way is crazy. Now, Adam, he says another thing here about the time I called into the kill stream. These are the two things that, people bring up all the time.
And I'm not going to play that now because that would be like that's like an hour-long clip, and I got stuff to do. Kelsey, I think I might do an after show. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to get with you on Twitter to decide whether that's going to happen because it's getting very late. So either way, Kelsey, if I don't have you on this week, I think I want to do an after show next Monday. So I don't know if maybe that's something you'd be down for. JE in the chat, Jessica PMS. You know what? What about Jesse POS, piece of shit? Or what about Jesse PS, penis sucker?
The link, but when Jesse PS was on the kill stream with Ethan Ralph,
Skull.
The whole Dick Masterson text thing, that was like it was unfucking real. It was unbelievable. And I thought
just look at the potato quality of my interviews. It's time for me. I'm going to upgrade my camera, guys.
Dick handled it well.
So whose side? I don't even know whose side he's on. He's not on his side. Dick did good, but it was unreal. If it's unreal, it's because of something I'm doing.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not on anybody's side, dude. I'm like more about trying to formulate an opinion that's a little more nuanced. I want to listen to both sides. Sorry, yeah, I really don't care I have zero interest in, even if I'm a fan of you, if I like your podcast or if I comment on it, if it appears like I'm trying to engage you or whatever, I have zero interest in joining any podcaster in their fucking gay, vindictive personal crusade against another podcaster. You know what, dude? That's your fight. That shit is between the two of you guys. I really could... I'm like, it's interesting to me for entertainment purposes, but as far as getting involved and actually advocating for one person, ugh, gross, dude. I have zero interest in that.
I can't tell who this guy's rooting for, and I don't know. It doesn't matter. Listen to what Aaron says about it, okay? Aaron, biggest bar fan of all time.
I've got a lot of Jesse lore and all those guys.
Oh, I bet you fucking do.
Guys from that kind of area lore that I'm not up on. I do.
Oh no, I'm sorry. He's not up on it. Okay, disagree then.
Remember the.
So Chris in the chat, Jesse has way too many lady tendencies to ignore. You know what? I don't know if I'd call him like sexually flamboyant. He's got a wife, like he's not gay or whatever, but he is a drama kid. And I have to say, in high school, I was friends with some of the preps, some of the like popular kids, but I was mostly friends with like most of my like inner circle of people was basically you had like the freaks and the death metal kids and the druggies, and then you had like the preps. And then the only other group that I'm talking about like the big major groups, if you had to classify people, and then the group that was kind of the wedge in the middle, if it was kind of like a peace sign, the little wedge in the peace sign was like the drama kids, and I fucking always hated the drama kids. I didn't have it was the one group, the one social group where I had no friends. I did not like any of those kids. They were like the kids who would say they were like the kids that would band together. And they would like just say, and it was a lot of like the homosexuals, a lot of the gay kids, and they would like just say really faggy, really gay, stupid things, and then they would laugh at themselves, and like nobody liked them, nobody thought that they were cool, but they would all sit at their own, they all had their little clique, so within their group, they thought that they were really fucking cool, and it would be really funny if you overheard like a couple of drama kids just being cringe, just saying something that's totally fucking gay and then making fun of them. So I'm not saying necessarily that Jesse reminds me of one of those kids, but I could kind of see him. He is a drama kid, so I could see him maybe having some of those qualities. It'd be interesting to see what Jesse was like in high school.
Red Bar Jesse PS thing. And, honestly, when I heard that,
Okay, so when did I call it? Because now that puts a whole new time frame of you knowing who I am. If you know about that call, when did you see that? When did that...
Yeah, Aaron definitely did kind of capitulate on Jesse.
That call happen?
I did laugh, but I also think that...
This is fascinating. Here's what he thinks about that call. I can't believe it. This is the first time I've heard anyone say this.
Jesse kind of got treated unfairly. I think Red Bar, he sees something in Jesse that he sees as threatening.
Honestly, yeah, to some degree. But he managed to shut him down, and Jesse went on the show, barely got fucking 2 words in edgewise. It was like the Dick Masterson thing. You know what? You went in there and you got steamrolled, dude. It happens.
And I think he was trying to cut that off at the quick. And I think that was part of it. I think that was kind of an ambush.
I'm glad that Jesse's all confident about this now, because, I mean, I don't know, dude. I just watched the clip. Me and my whole fucking audience just reacted to it, and I don't know, dude. I don't know if I'd feel fucking confident about it. I would probably never mention it again.
I don't know about the ambush part, but
Well, then what was it? If it wasn't an ambush, then what happened? Like, what happened to you, dude? You were like, you sounded like you were tired. You really did.
Steel Toe is maybe the smartest guy I've ever met. Now, there's 2 options here. Either Steel Toe is actually pretty good at judging shit, which doesn't seem to be the case. But either he's pretty good at judging shit because, listen, I've said the exact same thing, for years now, really. Or he heard me say my take on it, which means he's in the pizza fund. Because when I covered that video, it was in the pizza fund. Now, you have 2 options. Either he legitimately believes this, or he's stealing my own take about my call-in. I've said forever. Listen, there's all of these shows. And by the way, Steel Toe is one of them. All of these shows, everybody says, is ripping off Red Bar, a man who invented nothing. There's all of these Micah-likes out there, let's call them. And I have to hear this shit. And I've had to hear this shit since before I knew what Red Bar was. I've been doing this since 2009. 14 years.
I've been doing this since I was 18. Okay, Opie.
Coming up here very soon. Every other show I've ever seen that gets called a copy disappears. Pod Awful is still here. Every other show I see, Mike covers, makes fun of, destroys, and they go away forever. Not Pod Awful. It is, without a doubt, it's so
I'm not fucking leaving.
Obvious that Mike understands I ain't going away, and I ain't copying. And maybe, just maybe, I'm a bit of a threat.
Maybe.
Mike's afraid to talk about Pod Awful. I mean, it's right there in the intro of the show.
And this is where the clip that he's playing right now is like dark, so it's fucking with his ambient light. Tell me he doesn't look like John Lennon. He kind of looks a little bit like Yoko Ono, honestly. Look at how Asian his eyes look right now. It's kind of creepy, honestly.
We're gonna play the whole thing again, but just...
Or would you pay Jesse P.S. of Pod Awful?
He kind of looks like the fucking Wicked Witch of the West. He really does. He looks like the fucking witch in The Wizard of Oz. Let's rewind that for a sec.
Jesse P.S. of Pod Awful.
That was when he was still, you know, not in diapers. He was still...
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
Man enough to even mention me. Now, they're in the new studio. I don't even get brought up. When Jules accidentally brings me up, he
Yeah, you know what? I don't even get brought up either, Jesse. You know what? I think Red Bar's afraid of me.
looks at her like, what are you doing? No. There's actually been clips. People have sent me clips of him saying, like, stop it. We don't want more diaper deliveries. They had to have my episode taken off of YouTube. Mike forced Sven Stuffles to have my episode about him wearing diapers taken off of YouTube. By the way, an episode that Aaron watched and said was great.
Oh, shit. He did? Oh, damn. I don't know how he's ever going to recover from that.
I have the clip now, but I saw him talk about it. He said it was funny and brutal.
James Banks. Adam, I had the same Opie reference in my head. Yeah, I know, right? Anytime somebody tries to, like, oh, I've been in the radio, and that's another thing I will say about Steel Toe, that I think a lot of these ex-radio guys have this kind of, like, they have a little bit of this air of superiority. I was on the radio, and I'm a radio guy with a broadcasting background, and you guys weren't on the radio. I do a radio show. And it's like, dude, you are not on the radio anymore.
Got him. Ooh, that...
Jared Melrick, what's up, buddy? Another Goldstein TV OG. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Heidi Ho, you were a fan of Home Improvement too? Fucking love that show. Hi from Oregon Dunes. Oregon. I know it's Oregon, not Oregon. What's up, dude?
Diaper watch episode. And I can prove he said that, actually. I don't have the clip. I don't have the clip of him talking about it, but I can prove he said that. Pod Awful's not going away. When there's no more Red Bar, there will still be Pod Awful. Aaron seems to understand that. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. I don't remember if he says anything else. Let's let him finish here.
By Red Bar, I think the Andy Worski thing is just really funny. And that kind of goes to what I was saying earlier about Red Bar.
And I don't think that Jesse does at all. You notice how he barely comments on it. And this guy, he's friends with Worski. And Andy Worski and PPP, they were both like kind of Gamergate sort of IBS guys. They do a show now called Kino Casino where they rip apart Ethan Ralph and Dick Masterson and all that shit.
Okay, so he just goes back into...
They are fucking entertaining. You want some entertainment? Look up PPP, Dick Masterson, Rakeda. Probably one, in my opinion, probably in the top 5 of like all-time hilarious internet moments. That guy's a fucking madman.
It was fanboy shit about Red Bar. Now here's where it
He's
gets
that guy.
Interesting, okay? I decided to take a look back through my emails, all right, and back through my messages to see if I ever had any sort of interaction with Steel Toe. And there's shit in there that I had completely forgotten about.
Okay, so yeah, sorry, I'm going to bring the screen down. I got to piss wicked bad, so I think I'm going to take a piss. I'm going to decide. I'm trying to make a decision right now as to whether or not I'm going to do an after show. I don't know if any of you guys out there are interested in maybe zooming in or whatever. I could send you a link. My buddy Kelsey said he wanted to come on. I wasn't planning on doing one tonight, but I might possibly be able to do one for a little bit. Kelsey, if you're in the chat, I could send you a DM. Anybody in the chat, let me know. Just say I'll come on the after show if you're interested. If not, no big deal. PPP is barely clothed these days. I know I saw that fucking jack-o'-lantern thing of him. For those of you who don't know, fucking PPP, PPP fucking, he like showed his ass, his bare ass on a live stream, and he got kicked out of his fucking, his like Christian church because of it, because the A-logs fucking sent the stuff to his church. So yeah, that guy's an absolute fucking madman. I was going to say Lombada, Jared. What's up? Yeah, you said something funny earlier, Lombada. Welcome to the stream, buddy. I didn't, meant to shout you out earlier. And Adam Fuentes. I don't know what that's a reference to. Is that anything about Nick Fuentes? Yoko Ono. Yeah, that's what you said. So yeah, Jesse definitely did remind me of Yoko Ono a little bit. So anyways, I don't know if I'm going to maybe just continue. Actually, I prefer the show. Okay, Kelsey. Yeah, so you know what? Fuck the after show. I'm going to actually do some more topics that I have prepared. But in the future, I was going to say next Monday, probably, if you want to Zoom on, no big deal. I'll get with you. I'll try to be better about coordinating with you guys because I'm getting new with this whole having guests on the after show thing. Anybody listening in the chat, if you guys are interested, nice. Fuentes and Adam Godwinson reference. Okay, so yeah, I gotta reread this chat and keep up with some of this lore. But anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna take a bit of a quick break and I'm gonna come right back. And I think I got some other good topics lined up. I think I got another police body cam video that'll be pretty cool. And I do have a little more skull juice and some vapor juice left, so I ain't fucking going nowhere. Even though I'm moving tomorrow from Georgia to Massachusetts, I got a very, very long drive to Maryland tomorrow, so that's going to be cool. But anyways, I'm going to take a break. Let me just pull up. Sorry, let me try to stall and pull up my music break, and I will be right back. You're watching the Goldstream right here on AGTV. We're coming right back, so don't go nowhere.
6 million ways to die. Choose one.
What am I trying to do? Try to test me. You want to test the rocket launcher? Well, let me tell you something. You're the original butcher. We have the chopper. Lord of mercy. Hear this. Wait the man. Who that a come? Wait the man. Who no think me did done? Wait the man. Who that a come? Wait the man. Who no think me did done? Me come fit and up. Say DJ go and go sit down. Me come fit and up. Tell them fi pack up and run. Me come fit and up. DJ go and go sit down. Me come fit and up. Tell them fi pack up and run now. Put up and tag come off of the right. They have 2 stickers and the mic. Admiral come off of the left before me use the bomber and box it till the death. He's a grindsman. Him a send threat. Me electric chain. Me go shock him to death. Wait the man. Who that a come? Wait the man. Who no think me did done? Wait the man. Who that a come? Wait the man. Who no think me did done? Enough of them a pose and I say them a done. Only done me know a the one skeng man. That the done man him run the island. Hey foolish DJ you a look position. Go puss na your brief in front of your man. Wait the man. Who that a come? Wait the man. Who no think me did done? Wait the man. Who that a come? Wait the man. Who no think me did done? Me come fit and up. Say DJ go and go sit down. Me come fit and up. Tell them fi pack up and run. Me come fit and up. DJ go and go sit down. Me come fit and up. Me no come fi make fun. Me lyrics them a fire like a bullet from a gun. Watch the little boy them a pack up and run. And listen ragamuffin me a chant them down. Tell the whole of them say me just can't done. Wait the man. Who that a come? Wait the man. Who no think me did done? Wait the man. Who that a come? Wait the man. Who no think me did done? If a boy try test, him days a go done. Him nah go live fi see the rising sun. Listen ragamuffin me a chant them down. Strictly culture lyrics they come fi fling down. Wait the man. Who that a come? Wait the man. Who no think me did done? Wait the man. Who that a come? Wait the man. Who no think me did done? Me can't done. Tell Admiral come me can't done. Tell Ninja Man come me can't done. Tell Butch.
What's up, guys? We are back. We're back. Welcome to the Goldstream. If you're just tuning in right now, I'm Adam Goldstein, your host. You're watching the Goldstream live right here on Adam Goldstein TV. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you.
And you're special just because you're you.
So yeah, so I've been kind of glancing over at the chat. I see some really nice comments. I really appreciate you guys saying that the stream's been good. I'm going to try to catch up with the chat real quick. I'm going to see if I got some more other topics to go to. before we wrap the show. But I see a few people are here, so I'm not really going anywhere. If you guys want to still hang out, still got a little bit of Skull juice left. So Skull, it is definitely 1/2 Skull o'clock. So I'm gonna just catch up with the chat real quick without getting lost. I love to read your guys' chats. The screen that I see it on is very tiny, so sometimes I worry I might like kind of bring the show to a grinding halt because I suck at fucking reading it and being like right out there with it. So I just want you guys to know I see you there. I'm trying to see get the input, because that's one of the great things about streaming is when you have people giving you feedback in real time. It's really nice. So yeah, big move. Holy shit, Jared Melrick. Yeah, I know. Boston, fucking Georgia to Boston. It's going to be a big drive. It's basically going to be a 2-day, 8-hour each day drive. Hoping to get to Maryland by the end of the first day so I can go to a casino and maybe just play some video poker and get some dinner and hang out, kind of relax. I get so mixed up with the lore. This is Lombada. I get so mixed up with the lore. I've only been around for a year, and there is so much, Chris. Yeah, honestly, there really is. I've been around for longer than that. I've been following this stuff for about 5-6 years now, and it's a rabbit hole. All these fucking people, man, the Jesse PS, the Red Bar, the Dick Masterson stuff. To me, like, I honestly used to be like a big, huge WATP fan, and that I thought that lore was deep. And most of that stuff is just Stuttering John bullshit, and most of it's like the same shit. It just all kind of runs together. But these IBS people, man, these IBS streamers are just insane. They're absolutely fucking out of their minds. So I'm trying to think of what else. It's been a good show tonight, boys. Hey, Chris, appreciate that, man. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to do a good job, considering how much I have on my mind and that, like, my whole life is stacked up in boxes right behind me. I haven't even packed my car yet. It's like basically planning on leaving here, like getting out of Georgia in 12 hours. So that's going to be interesting. I'm going to be live streaming from the road too. I'm going to be trying to, at least. So if any of you guys are interested, if you want to just hang out and shoot the shit with me while I drive, I'm not going to look at the chat and crash and fucking kill myself, but I'm going to be trying to do some live stream content from the road. Who knows? I have a feeling it might not be the most compelling shit, but I figured it might just be interesting. People can pop in, say hi, keep me company while I fucking drive, and maybe I'll do a little bit of sing-alongs because I'm planning on definitely throwing some music on. It's going to be a fucking long drive. But another thing is, what was I going to say? Yeah, when if it's boring, I can always cut the stuff up and kind of make it. I feel like I can make it into a blog, do like a vlog, a travel vlog. I used to do those. That's basically what I did when I started my YouTube channel. So I'm going to bring up another video. I got this one. This is family's favorite relative gets resisting arrest charge at cousin's graduation party, police body cam. And for those of you who may not have been following me recently, I've been doing a lot of these police body cam videos. They are content gold. Even the shitty ones you can make hay out of. So we're going to watch this now.
What's her relationship? Your niece? Okay.
I gotta pot this volume down a little bit. It's way too fucking loud.
We came out here for a graduation celebration, and she started cursing and talking and threatening to slap people and stuff like that, and bullying.
Yeah.
And, she wants to go back into the city.
Resisting Arrest TV. Is that the name of this channel? Resisting Arrest TV. Okay, why am I not subscribed? Subscribe to Resisting Arrest TV. I love it.
I'm here visiting from California.
Okay. If they ain't resisting, I don't want to fucking see it.
So we can take you to the train and you can get on in there. We got money. We told you what the schedule is. She won't get out of the car now.
Uh-oh, Chris in the chat. A George Floyd moment.
That's racist!
Sorry, that zoomed, that made everything jump ahead.
She said it. She wanted to go to Chicago. That's where the family is.
Okay.
That's where we are. If we can get her on the train into the city, then she can go to Union Station and go to Springfield.
Do whatever she wants to do, but I don't want to hear
at
we
my
can't
house. See, this is the issue. We can't force her on the train. Okay. So we're gonna talk with her.
Send her on a fucking train to Auschwitz.
And see what we can do. But I'm just telling you what we can do legally. Okay. What?
Well, now is pretty much what you can do legally. How about nothing now? Especially if they're, black.
What is the other option? Does she have like friends out this way that can help?
No.
Nothing. No connection to anybody.
No.
Just you guys.
I'll never come back out here. Next time I come out here, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about.
See, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if I'm taking out rank orders for people? I don't know you. We're trying to figure out what's going on.
Janae, watch out. You're going to get hit.
We need to talk to them about
I didn't tell you. Didn't I tell you? I told you.
what's going on because I don't know what type of they done came up with out here.
Okay.
I just got out here. They trying to come up with anything.
I know, but listen. You got
Do you know how to speak English by any chance?
to talk to us, okay? We have to keep you guys separated. This guy's going to back up. He almost hit you. Look it. See?
What do
Oh, what a shame that would have been.
we need to stay separate for when y'all just pulled up? We was all sitting in the car.
Because they called us. We didn't just show up. You know they called us? So talk to us. What can we do to help you?
I'm finna get back in that car, and they finna get back in that car. They said
Finna. Oh my God. If you say fucking finna, go back to a certain continent, a certain one, which I'm not going to say. TOS.
and we
Prank caller.
finna go where the hell we was going from the get-go.
Where were you going?
I don't know where we was going.
Where do you want to go?
Nice fucking attitude. Oh, maybe she could go to Wakanda, where everything is perfect. The magical kingdom, where black people control everything.
I'm gonna show your ass the train.
Oh.
I know what you gonna see.
Janae, so what do you want to tell us? What do you want to do? You know what I mean? Do you want to go to Chicago or?
What are y'all talking about? Do I want to go to Chicago? What are y'all coming at?
They
What are y'all
said
getting
they
at?
said that you wanted to go to Chicago.
That's where I'm from, Chicago. She could have left me at home. She trying to set somebody up.
Where's home at?
I stay in Chicago.
Okay.
I wonder why this bitch has no friends.
You're trying to go back to Chicago?
Yes.
Okay. That's why they were trying to take you to the train station.
I'm not getting on that train.
How else are you gonna get to
That is a slave train that has been created by the white man.
Chicago?
Don't worry about it. Somebody will come pick me up from their house. That's where we gonna come
They house.
get you from where you was left at.
Do you want to call somebody or what do you want to do?
I already called my people. They said they finna pick me up from the house.
Finna. People like this should be openly mocked. Just openly mocked. Wakanda rules. The blacks built a very nice city there. I know, right? It's too bad they can't build a Wakanda over here in America. They could turn Detroit into Wakanda if they wanted to. I theorize, this is Harry in the chat, I theorize the dude kept kneeling on that guy in Minnesota because of the low IQ people yelling at him and annoying him. Are you talking about George Floyd? That wasn't Minnesota, was it? Where the fuck was that? I forget. I don't know. But either way, I feel like that guy got what he fucking deserved.
Hitler, nigga.
Anyways, cool faces in the cloud. Shit, I didn't even notice that. Oh, I can see that. Yeah, it looks like a little upper right-hand corner. Right around here you're talking about the faces in the clouds? Or are you talking about... Oh, yeah, maybe over here, kind of. What's up, Ross Dogs? Broken Spirit. Welcome to the Goldstream. It was Minnesota. Who is this chump? I know, right? I'm asking myself that question. You're not talking about me, are you? Moi? Ross Dogs Broken Spirit also said, send Joey C the link. The link I don't have. I actually am not doing an after show. I have people call in on the after show, but yeah, I know Joey C follows me, so if he's interested in coming on my after show, I'd absolutely have Joey C on to talk about all the whatnot. Do you know Joey C yet, Adam? You know what? I'm vaguely familiar with him, but he does follow me, and I follow him. I know he does. He's like one of those dabble-like guys that goes on a lot of the dabble shows. So yeah, he seems like he'd be cool. I'd definitely have him on for sure. I'm just not doing an after show tonight because I'm moving, and the guy who I thought was going to come on, Kelsey, he said he has to go to bed. So I usually try to coordinate and have the guests lined up for the after show. So anybody, if you guys want to come on the after show, just get with me on Twitter. You can see in the lower left-hand corner at Goldstein TV. Just get with me. Send me a DM or a tweet or whatever, and I will definitely book you on the show. I'm still getting it started up, so pretty soon I'll definitely be lining up some more guests and stuff like that. Jared Melrick, bedtime, LOL. Dude, you have a great night, man. I appreciate you stopping by the Goldstream. Lombada. This would be the time to get him on. Yeah, cool, man. I'd definitely have him on. I don't follow that Dabbleverse bullshit as much as I used to, but he seems like a cool guy. I would definitely have him on. Joey C ran the Cubs locker room during the 80s. Are you serious? Oh, that's pretty cool. Jared Melrick. Oh, not me. Yeah, okay, you're talking about the other guy. I figured you were just dipping out, so no problem. I just didn't want to not say good night, buddy. If you wanted anything from an aspirin to HGH, John C was your man. Really? Shit, maybe I should get him on the after show. It never hurts to have some good drug connections.
Okay.
So we're finna keep watching this.
They don't want you back at the house, though. I don't know, something.
What? Don't worry about it.
Oh, she's being oppressed.
Don't worry about it. Do you understand that? You don't have to worry about
But
it.
we're trying to help you out.
I don't need y'all help.
Okay, but they can't pick you up from the house, so tell them to come pick you up at downtown Wheaton, I guess.
No, hell no. No. I don't know nothing about none of this.
I know, but Janae, this is the deal. They don't want you back at the house.
The thing that's awesome is just the knowledge that this bitch is going to end up in handcuffs by the end of the video. I can't wait to see how that happens.
Open the door. Why are you tripping?
They don't want you in the vehicle.
Oh, man. They're keeping her out of the vehicle? That's racist.
That's racist!
Sorry. Yeah, nobody wants you around. Nobody wants to deal with you. And I'm not talking to this woman. I'm talking to all the all the you-know-whats. I'm kidding. TOS, guys. TOS.
No, hell no. No.
Hey, no.
I don't know nothing about none of this.
I know, but Janae, this is the deal. They don't want you back at the house.
Open the door. Why are you tripping?
They don't want you in the vehicle.
Oh, you're screaming at her. I wonder why she doesn't want you in the car with her. Dude, this was like my worst nightmare when I used to drive for Uber in Vegas. I'd see some bitch like this walking up to my car, lock the doors, cancel, goodbye.
Yes, keep playing with me. Keep playing with me, yes. Unlock the door. Don't.
She is what Uber drivers everywhere refer to as an automatic cancel.
Touch me. I don't need y'all to touch me.
Insta cancel.
They don't want you back in the vehicle, okay? You're gonna get yourself into a position.
I'll be in position. Do you understand me?
You would rather go to the jail than us trying to find a solution.
Man. I think if this girl could fucking bottle her terrible attitude, I think she'd be able to solve the energy crisis.
What am I going to jail for? You don't have probable cause to arrest me.
That's why we're trying to alleviate that, so you don't call.
I love how all these fucking idiots who can't speak English all of a sudden have like roadside law degrees where they think they understand what the fuck probable cause is.
Anything.
I told you it was already alleviated.
You didn't. You're coming at them in an aggressive way. We don't want that. Okay? If you would talk to us.
Step over here.
You see, you are going to get yourself a charge for committing what is known as TNB. Look that up. Go Google it.
Y'all talking about I'm aggressive. I'm gonna step over here. Don't worry about it. Y'all ass gonna get exposed too, because y'all all...
Chris in the chat. Blacks know the law. I know the law. They know the law. They finna know it.
Some liars. Some weak ass cops.
Okay. We'll come talk. We'll come talk to you like you just said.
Because you a star. And they grandkids ain't gonna never be shit. That's why they mad. They wanna lock you.
I wonder if all the cops are walking around right now like, oh, the black people don't like me.
Up so they grandkids can get somewhere. Because he ain't never getting nowhere. I'm gonna put some on his ass. I bet you fix your shit. I bet she fix it.
I don't even understand what she's saying.
These are your aunts?
Them ain't my aunts.
No? What's their relationship to you?
They ain't shit to me. They ass can die right now.
But I'm saying, family or just friends?
They ain't no family or no friends of mine.
None? So what do you want to do?
I'm finna get back in this car and we finna go where we was going.
They don't want to take you to Chicago. That's the issue.
Yeah, because they trying to leave somebody out here to play y'all dumbass games, and I'm not with that.
So how do you want to get back to Chicago is what I'm asking.
She's going to put me in this car, and she's going to take me back home. I don't know none of these people out here. I'm not from out.
Oh my God. Could you imagine being this fucking entitled to think that you're entitled to just get in somebody's car who doesn't want you there? Chris in the chat, you finna get arrested, bitch. Dude, I love it. That's awesome. Totally awesome. Finna.
They trying to make up some lies.
So listen,
I'm going to show you a lie.
So they don't want you back, so we can call somebody. We have the train as an option. We can get you a taxi, or you can...
And listen to this cop, like these fucking neutered cops with their balls cut off, having to sit here and having to cater to these fucking retards. And I watch a lot of these body cam videos. I probably watch like at least 5,000 of them. And it's just, it kind of bums me out. I kind of sort of low-key wish we could go back to the days when a cop could just say, shut the fuck up. Here's what's going to happen. You're either going to shut your mouth, you're going to do, you have two options, whatever. You're going to do what you're going to do, or we're going to handcuff you. We're done. We're going to handcuff you. We're going to fucking arrest you. We're not fucking around. And now all the cops do is fuck around. They always have to, do they have to act like kindergarten teachers who have to kiss their fucking ass? Seriously, what are you? Are you a cop, or is this fucking kindergarten? Fucking kindergarten cop.
Call somebody come pick you up.
This is what we talking about. This is what we saying right now.
So,
Chris, she needs some George Floyd knee treatment from this cop. You want to know what the funniest fucking meme, the funniest George Floyd meme was? Where they put George Floyd's face on a crab body, and it said, under the knee, like Sebastian the Crab, under the sea from Little Mermaid. I gotta pull that up. That's fucking hilarious.
So what? I know, but what do you want to do, Janae?
I'm finna get back in the car, and I'm finna go where I'm going.
They don't want to take you, though. That's what I'm telling you. So let's come up with a solution. If you want to make a phone call, we can do that.
I have a fucking solution. TOS, TOS, TOS. Harry Dunn in the chat. Exactly like a kindergarten teacher. Yeah, dude, seriously, where are your balls at? Who is in charge here? Who is the police officer and who's the fucking citizen?
Do you want to call somebody?
You know what? Don't worry about it. I'm going to call somebody.
No, you're finna call somebody.
But do you want us to help you call somebody?
I don't need y'all help calling nobody.
Do you want to give them a pickup location? Or no?
Y'all better get away.
Jared Melrick, the cop is super nice and patient. But you know what though? Like I just hope that they have the capability to switch it when they have to switch it, because you know what? You can't fucking reason with people like this. And at this point, society, we should stop trying to accommodate these people. We really need to get tough. We really need the 1980s tough love needs to make a comeback. Like now, like yesterday, like 10 fucking years ago.
I'ma just wait till they calm down and we can leave, because I don't have time for this.
I know, but they don't want you in the vehicle. That's what they told us.
I know what I should have did the other day. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know she's gonna give it to somebody else, right? And we gonna wreck that motherfucker.
Do you want like an ambulance or anything? You're okay?
And I think honestly that this is kind of a wedge that cops use when they want to kind of like, not necessarily fuck you over, but I think when they can't kind of like control, when they can't, whatever they call it, decentralize you, they start invoking like the medical thing, because I think like sometimes it could be used to evaluate your state if they don't have like probable cause. I mean, they can't like force you to take an ambulance, but it's probably not a bad idea for the cops to cover their ass. But it seems to me like this bitch, it's just gonna trigger her. She doesn't want like any. She doesn't want like any type of real intervention, anything that would actually help her. She just wants to terrorize these fucking poor people.
You probably need an ambulance.
Oh,
it is hot over there.
Shots fired.
I don't need an ambulance.
What do I want to go sit in the ambulance for?
I didn't say sitting in the ambulance. I said you need an ambulance.
I don't blame her though. You want to get an ambulance and pay fucking $7,000? Fuck that, dude. Look at me, the millionaire who takes ambulances places.
Ambulance for anything.
What is an ambulance gonna do for me? I need to go home.
Jared Melrick, why don't the people in the car leave? I don't think they're in the car. I think they stepped out of the car. I think they're a little uncomfortable, and I think they called the police to kind of protect them. I think at this point, I think they're trying to like stay away from her until they figure out how to get her away from the car. Because I mean, come on, she's gonna hit somebody. She's gonna do some shit. And they're right. You can't relax around someone like this. They can't try. The only thing I'm wondering is why the fuck did they even help her in the first place? I'm telling you, no good deed goes unpunished.
Ain't no ambulance gonna take me home.
Now, they probably won't take you home, but if you need to talk to somebody...
Maybe it can take you back to a certain continent.
What do I need to talk to somebody about?
That's what I'm asking.
What I need to talk to y'all about?
I'm asking you. It's a yes or no. If no, then it's no big deal.
It's a no.
Okay. Because look at it, one's passing right now. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so what? So you got somebody to come pick you up?
She need to stop playing with me. Yeah.
So basically the situation is they can't leave. The cops have to stay here, and they have to make sure that this woman gets tended to. And if she's being cunty, and basically they could probably arrest her for public drunkenness. What was it? Disorderly conduct. I feel like maybe she's just kind of under the line where she's mad, she's nasty. She hasn't really, I mean, she kind of like low-key threatened them, but if I had to guess, I'd say they will probably arrest her for either making a threat or disorderly conduct. What do you guys think they're going to arrest her for? Let me know in the chat what you think. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. It's moving pretty fast. I think it's cool you guys are commenting. I want to get to them. I'm trying not to get too distracted. I have severe ADHD, so my bad if I'm lagging.
Stop playing with me. What are you calling the police for?
Janae, don't come off aggressive, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
What are you calling the police on me?
Whatever the fuck she wants, bitch. You fucking pig.
For? Because you're threatening. You know what it is. And bullying. And cursing when we ask you not to.
I love it.
All right, so you got somebody to come pick you up?
Because you are TOS. Because you're I'm gonna say it, guys. I'm gonna say it. No, I'm just kidding.
Ain't nobody come to pick me up from there. I told this bitch to take me back to the house.
I know, but that...
You know what? You catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. Harry Dunn, monkey business. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of monkey business going on right here. Sure. I think that was like Jesse, the way Jesse made fun of me, but I don't think he was doing a monkey. I think it was autism. I don't know. This bitch, maybe she's autistic. Oh, maybe she's black and autistic.
This bitch thinks she gonna use somebody to go to California and be a star. I'm not going down there to make her anything. She's not getting a dime.
I'm gonna be a star. I'm gonna be bigger than every one of all of y'all's.
My money. Do you understand that?
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. This is not making anything better. I promise you that.
She's gonna make it big in Hollywood.
This bitch thinks she gonna lure somebody to California to put them on camera so they can see you somewhere you don't want to be at.
Hey, this is not making...
I'm enjoying this. This is fun to laugh at. Do you guys have any fucking idea what she's talking about? Because I really don't.
It's not. They trying to use somebody.
Take a deep breath.
Because she ain't gay.
Take a deep
breath.
It's not going to get... Good, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. All right, so tell me, how can we help you?
I'm
willing to help.
Here's an idea. How about a stupid, nasty bitch like you doesn't ever get to point the finger at anyone else for anything ever?
We finna leave.
I know, but they don't want you to leave.
If you guys are not going to...
All right, I need to get a count on how many times she says finna.
Put her back in the car, and you guys are going to leave without her, then maybe it's...
So let's... Do you want me to...
What she talking about?
Do you want to go to like a Glen Ellen train station?
Boy, what is you talking about, Glen Ellen? I don't know.
Do you want to maybe like go to a restaurant? Maybe like you could go to Panera Bread and get a nice salad, and then afterwards we can give you a nice stone massage, and we'll put you up in a hotel. And Jesus Christ, put this fucking idiot in handcuffs already. Why are you even wasting the fucking taxpayer payroll on this? Seriously, this is like an hour of just nonstop bullshit. How about, okay, either you fucking walk away, or you're going to get arrested for disorderly conduct and for making threats. How about that, huh? How about that?
Oh, none of these cities
that's
where y'all
that's why I'm
about.
trying to help you get to Chicago. If you want to go to Chicago, we can get you that way.
You're not gonna leave
Jesus, send this bitch on a fucking rocket for the center of the sun.
me out. I'm gonna tell you this right now. You leave me out here, your ass gonna be stuck out here. Do you understand that? And you won't make it back to California. So leave me out here if you want to. We gonna do that same bullet on our turf. Do you hear me? We will come on these motherfucking turf.
This is going great.
They gonna come get me one way or another. I'll lock some up.
Ooh, smarty, smart.
I know, but listen, getting aggressive again. What did we tell
When
you?
I was over there standing by myself, I wasn't
Disorderly conduct. Arrest her.
being aggressive.
Yeah, Harry Dunn in the shot. Yeah, she's calling the shots. Absolutely. Chris, I see your comment. I cannot read it because of TOS, but everybody go read Chris's hilarious comment. I'm chuckling on the inside, buddy.
I didn't see you. I pulled up. You were in the vehicle.
I was asleep when y'all pulled up. I didn't even know we pulled up here.
Okay. So stop coming at them.
She's so unpleasant.
Aggressive. Talk with me like I've been decent with you.
You've been kind of a fucking cuck, honestly. You know what? And you should realize, cop, that, you know, the nicer you are to this stupid fucking bitch, the more she thinks that she can just steamroll over you. I think that's kind of the problem. You don't have to, even if you can't like slap the cuffs on her right away. How about you actually talk like you're the adult in the room and not like her fucking kindergarten teacher who wants to kiss her ass? Because that's kind of what it comes across like. You're telling me some fucking young, like, oh, I'm not young, I'm fucking 37, I'm an old man, but some little, like, white dude, if I get pulled over and I start mouthing off to you, are you going to take this from me? No, because you wouldn't be scared of me. You wouldn't be scared of what the fucking reaction is going to be. Harry Dunn, right on, Adam, 100%. Appreciate it, man. I try to be a truth teller who comes on here, and I like to tell it, I like to tell it like it is. I'm a truth teller.
They don't want you in the vehicle, I'm telling you.
Ugh.
So let's call somebody so we can get you. Listen, I'm trying to be decent. I'm not. I think I'm.
Oh my God, this pussy. I'm sorry, but this is so pussy ass, dude. Is this the cops' discretion? Or have they really been neutered this fucking bad? Because this is a huge problem. Because how are we going to deal with these fucking people when there's thousands of them coming over the border, terrorizing people? These self-centered fucking pieces of shit. I hate these fucking people. I fucking hate these fucking people so fucking much.
Hitler, nigga.
I don't even give a fuck if I lose my YouTube, dude. I'm sick and tired of this. I'm fucking sick and tired of these people. These cops are fucking pussies, dude. You fucking pussy ass, pussy fucking cops. You make me fucking sick.
Being helpful.
Harry, buddy, thank you so much for watching the stream. I will definitely see you next week, and check out my my road trip vlogs if you can. And I'll see you, buddy. Thanks so much for watching. Good night.
Y'all want to play in my face, bro. Everybody needs you gone so they can try to be superstars, and they wasn't born to be no fucking superstar.
Whoa, what? What exactly is going on? Like, what's the problem here? They're not superstars?
Hey. All right, Janae, so what do you want to do? Talk to me.
Y'all not finna lock me up nowhere.
Well,
yeah, we'll see about that.
Listen, we don't want to. We want to help you. You're not
Why? Why would you want to help this piece of shit?
telling us what you want, though.
I wish I could put you in the car, but I can't.
I wish I could help you. I wish I could let you break into somebody's house and go rape them and fucking terrorize them. I wish I could. My hands are tied because I'm a little pussy-ass fucking metrosexual cop who can't protect America because I'm a fucking faggot. Sorry, cops. Sorry, fucking Wheaton cops, wherever the fuck stupid state this is, but it's true. It's true. Every time I play that drop, I gotta...
Yeah, you need to come over here and talk to me because you're tripping. I want you to get on the train and go
You willing to do?
This is starting to make me mad. I'm starting to get frustrated that this is what our country's gonna be. Is this what we're gonna have to deal with? We're gonna have 10 more of these fucking bitches, and the cops, are they gonna still waste their fucking time with this? I hope not. Ugh.
Do that?
What did she lure me out here for, to get on the train and go back to the...
Chris, can't hear a word. It's not English for sure. It might be broken German, but maybe it's English. It's, I don't know what you call this. Shit bonics? It's like it's the ramblings of a man. And let's be totally fair. This woman has mental issues. She's not necessarily your typical black woman, right? right. I mean, she's very atypical, right? Wink.
I don't know what happened in the past. I'm talking about now, though. You said you wanted to go to the city. That's what you told them.
I told her to drop me off at home like she woke me up and brought me out the house this morning.
Janae, just talk. You don't have to yell at me. I'm just talking decent with you.
She's been yelling at you for like 15 minutes. Maybe you should have asserted yourself earlier on, because now this bitch thinks that she can just talk to you like you're her fucking 3-year-old son, who she probably beats and would probably sell for a bag of crystal meth.
Okay.
Who not? Come on, y'all know what we about. Y'all know what we about.
I'm not yelling.
Yeah, we do know what you're all about. We do. We're not allowed to say it out loud, but we know.
We started doing this shit because they asked.
I'm not yelling at you. I'm talking to you like a silly
I'm not yelling at you. I'm so sorry. You don't have to yell at me just because I'm a white guy. I mean, we're really trying so hard to help you out. We're so sorry. We're really trying to be better with the public.
You're sitting here trying to come up with solutions, just like often.
You're just trying to come up with something. So
they don't want you to.
Who did you call? You get friend, family? Who's gonna come pick you up?
They said they not coming to pick me up.
What do you think the odds are that she has a father? Fucking 0.
From here, they said they gonna come pick me up from where they know they left me.
I know, but can we call them back?
I don't need to call them back. I already called them and told them they need to come get me.
But the issue
They
is,
said they're gonna pick me up from the house.
but the issue is they don't want you back at the house. So tell them to come to this location and they can come pick you up.
They're not coming to pick me up from here.
I know, but you call them back and ask if they could pick you up at the station. That's it. That's all it takes. Right?
They better get the fuck away from me. All these police pulling up.
Lambda. It's ugly, very ugly. I feel so guilty, but I'm also fed up. Yeah, me too, man. I think a lot of people are fed up. I think a lot of people are sick and fucking tired of this shit. I can feel it. And I swear to God, the kind of shit that I would say like 3-5 years ago and everybody would look at me like I was fucking nuts. Those same people are like taking me aside and elbowing me and whispering the same shit that I said 3 years ago.
All these police pulling up because she couldn't be a superstar when she was a kid.
What?
So you want to call them and have them pick you up at the station?
This woman is like in another dimension.
You could hang out.
This woman. She's a real lady.
Hang out at the police station
No,
for what?
at the train station.
I'm
right
not
there.
gonna go hang at no
You know what? For the betterment of society. That's what.
train station.
But if you want them to pick you up,
Y'all better get the fuck out of my life.
Trust me, we don't want to be here any more than you want us to.
Yeah,
But we
right.
can't just leave you here, especially with them calling us, and you acting the way you're acting.
You have to be babysat. You're an adult. You can't just be, you literally can't just sit. You can't have an argument with somebody and go, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to go get a cab. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee, cool down. I'm going to go grab a beer or something like that. You can't be trusted to be walking down the street in society. What does that say about you?
We can't just walk away, and you understand that.
Lambda. I worked with a sassy black woman like this, but when the cops were called, she was terrified. Really, yeah, they got no fucking fear now. They're like fucking cockroaches. And I used to work for the state of Massachusetts. I know, I definitely worked with a lot of these types too, and it's just shitty, man. The whole system, the whole like employment pool was absolutely fucking shit.
So let's come up with a civil resolution. Why don't you call your friends and move the pickup location? How far is the house from here?
The house.
Are they not allowed to get aggravated with her? Are they afraid?
House is far from here.
How far?
I don't even know that where the house is at.
In Wheaton?
Yes.
So it ain't that far. It's within 5 minutes.
Well, they could drive me back there and we could
But
wait
they're
on
not
my
going to.
ride.
They're not going to.
That train is not going to take me home. That's what I'm saying. She can't just leave me out here.
Who cares? They just want to get you the hell out of there. Oh, okay, Lambda. This was 2014. Well, you know what? Fuck me then. It's still good, though. It's still a good one. Fuck, man. Oh, 2014? I'm looking. It says 2023. Are you talking about something else? Oh, you're talking about... Yeah, you know, it's funny because the thing that I'm describing, I started working there in 2014. So honestly, I feel like it's been like this for a while. It's been so nasty. Granted, let's be... In the interest of fairness, obviously there's a lot of this going on. But this lady is absolutely, like, mentally... She's a fucking bona fide mental patient. She was married to a white guy, too. I wonder if that made the difference. You want to know what's funny? It's like AOC, too. She has a fucking white boyfriend, even though white men are like the fucking, the threat or the devil or... Yeah.
That train is not going to take you to my house. Don't go trains right around.
That's what I would do, man. I would just fucking beat my horn in this bitch's face and just hold it down, see what she does. Somebody needs to, like, be the catalyst. Somebody needs to, like, push her off the edge right now. Germany, France, and Canada look the same now, too. Chris, yeah, absolutely, Germany. Yeah, it's fucking sad, man. It's fucking sick. You're in the South as well, Lambda. Yeah, I'm in Georgia at the moment. I'm actually going back to Boston. At this point, I don't even know which is worse. It's like the whole fucking country's getting infested with these fucking termites.
Listen, you can't go in there, I'm telling you.
Don't touch me.
You're not going to go in the vehicle.
Don't touch me.
You're gonna get arrested.
Don't touch me. Don't walk toward them, you fucking retard. Just stay where you were. These cops are like, you couldn't have asked for two more passive, more pussy ass fucking cops.
I'm nothing for y'all to arrest me.
We're telling you not to.
Yeah, stop playing with me. Hey, let's get in this car and get
They really, believe it or not, they really don't want to arrest you.
Calm down. Hey, stop with the finger pointing. Stop with the finger pointing. Don't touch me. Back up.
Okay, are you going in the vehicle with them?
Jill, I ain't going nowhere.
You're getting.
Bitch trying to get somebody locked up.
You're getting real close, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you right now.
Is she jumping in with her?
Are
you jumping in? Jump in.
We want to let you go by yourself. We know what this is trying to do. Imagine she couldn't be a superstar. That's what it is. We made sure that.
Hey, Janae, chill.
I couldn't imagine that this woman would get very far in the entertainment industry with her attitude.
You need to... By you yelling, it's not helping, okay?
I'm not doing nothing to nobody. Don't nobody need to touch me. This is what y'all want to be police officers
for? Listen, in the car. Hold on. You can't.
You're under arrest. You're under arrest. Bro.
You're under arrest. Yes. All right. Nice job. Finally, these cops grow some fucking balls.
I tried avoiding this.
That's what y'all want.
All right, yep. Stop. I got this. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Don't move.
Now you finna go to jail, retard. Okay, you need to just do this. You need to just do this like a million more times, and I think this will maybe make society a little better. Just wash, rinse, and repeat.
You know what, Dez? Your ass weird. I knew I should stay at the house. I knew I should stay at the house. This is what they want to do.
Let go of the sleeve. Thank you.
For right now, just shut the car off for us. Just hang tight for a minute, okay?
Tango 3, can you mark 1 female and company?
Let's go right to 54 with her.
Yeah.
Dez, you need to tell them to stop this.
You had every opportunity to stop it yourself.
Yeah, right.
Because I'm trying to go talk to my auntie. I need to stop it.
No.
Why isn't this bitch inside of a mental hospital? She should be an inpatient.
You had every opportunity to stop, and you wouldn't listen to any reasonable solution we try to offer you. So this is where you're at.
Don't waste your words. Don't waste your breath.
I warned you 4 or 5 times.
We gave you many chances.
I'm getting exhausted just listening to them try to explain to her.
Come on.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
And usually once they're in cuffs and they're resigned to the fact that they're... A lot of the times that's when the fun really begins. The audio is not in this segment for some reason.
Bro, why is you taking my hood off?
Because we have to check everything.
because we have to laugh at your hilarious fucking hairdo. Fucking Wesley Snipes.
Some told me to stay at the house.
Thanks for touching me with your riff-raff, Rocky Horror, Wesley Snipes hairdo.
Do you have anything in your pockets?
Search real quick, if you wouldn't mind.
Nick is
Yes or
killing
no?
me.
Okay. You don't say anything and one of us gets poked by something, you're just going to get additional trouble, I'm telling you now. Okay?
She kind of reminds me a little bit of Deborah Wilson from Mad TV. So Lambda is suggesting the paperwork. It's not worth the paperwork. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see that. I look at it as, you know what, the quicker this person catches a charge and gets arrested, the quicker they will be removed from society, where they're likely to terrorize somebody. They're just gonna make the streets less safe. But the real problem is that the cops can arrest them. The cops can give them as many charges. It's these fucking shit blue state DAs. They're all Marxists. They're all backed by George Soros, and they all clearly want to create chaos and terror cells in America. And that's pretty much what we're seeing unfold right now.
Holy ass bitch.
She's crying or laughing?
It's mad because none of her aunties and them wasn't buying her nothing when she was a kid. Do you understand me? That bitch couldn't come to our house.
Do I understand you? No, I do not.
Come on now. Start touching me. What are you touching me
We
for?
have to check. We just...
Lambda, you remember Deborah Wilson? Yeah, dude. Fucking 90s Mad TV was the shit.
She has double layers on.
Okay.
So when you get to the PD.
Yeah.
I gotta get to bed soon.
All right, you're good now.
I gotta get to bed soon. We're gonna wrap this. We got a few more minutes, so I'm gonna finish and I'm gonna talk briefly, and then I'm gonna probably wrap because I got to be in Baltimore tomorrow night, and I still really haven't packed my car. I've got a lot of shit to do between tonight and tomorrow morning, and it's getting late. So appreciate you guys for watching, and we're just gonna wrap up. Bobby Lee, yeah, Bobby Lee was fucking awesome. Mad TV was fucking cool back in the day. I like the 90s Mad TV the best. Original cast. Fucking David Herman was funny.
Yes.
That bitch talking about she can give me $100,000. Where'd she get $100,000 from?
Oh, that's really nice of her.
Police ass bitch. Where'd she get $100,000 from? Y'all arresting the wrong motherfucker. Come on now.
You just look at her eczema. You can see all the pockmarks on her face. She has more fucking pockmarks than Anthony Cumia.
Feed Nana.
Chris, thank you for the show. Adam, this was fun as usual, man. The chat is very fun. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys make this show so much more fucking fun. And I used to do, when I started doing streams, I didn't really have a lot of people. You know, it took a little while for the stream to catch on. I think doing the consistency is definitely making it more active. And I'm having a fucking good time, too. I really appreciate you guys. And you know what? This has taken my mind off of the stress of having to move and all the bullshit. So I really, yeah, Artie Lange, yeah. And you know, it's so funny because sometimes I would always forget, like my brain memory hold the fact that Artie was on that show. And I wasn't really a big Stern fan in the 90s either. This is a good chat. Feels like fam, like Kyle's used to. Hell yeah, Lambda. I appreciate it, man, for sure. Yeah, definitely. No, I appreciate you guys being here. And there's definitely going to be streams every Monday night. I'm going to do an after show next week. Didn't have time to do it, but if you guys want to get in the mix, get in the chat. Will Sasso, yeah, another one. Will Sasso was one of my favorites. I don't think he was part of the original cast, but he came along, I think, in season 2 or 3. But anyways, yeah, so I'm definitely enjoying doing this, and I'm going to stream live. I think I'm going to live stream myself just going to make sure that I can do it right. But I think I'm going to live stream myself tomorrow and the day after. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And I will definitely be here next Monday, and there will be an after show. I think Kelso is going to come by, and I'm going to try to get some other guests. I got Steven from Irrational Times. I don't have him booked for a specific time, but he said he agreed he would come on, so that's great. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, Jared. Definitely, you guys will have to check it out. So we're going to finish this, and then I'm going to talk and we'll wrap. Because I got to go to sleepy. Byes.
Hold up, yours 1 second. We're almost done.
I'll check when we get back.
Yeah.
Good?
Trying to look at her fucking pock marks.
I ain't never needed none of them. That's why they mad, because they need a hoe.
Yeah, ugh, look at those.
They prostitutes. They pay prostitutes. I ain't never had to pay a prostitute nothing. Y'all better get the out of here. In Chicago, we don't put seatbelts on ours. We don't even lock ours up. Don't worry about it. We finna come get you.
And we put seatbelts.
We finna come get you.
We put seatbelts in Wheaton.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, how about you put a fucking ball gag on this bitch, too? Yeah, charges are up. So the woman was charged with assault. I don't know who exactly. I guess the cops. Criminal trespass to vehicle, resisting or obstructing peace officer. Those are serious charges. This isn't getting caught with a dime bag of weed. This is what pisses me off. Charges are often reduced or dismissed during the course of an investigation. Why? I'm not saying they have to put this bitch in jail for 10 years, but why? Handcuff the mouth, Chris, in the chat. That's funny. Lambda, I thought the same thing when I saw her profile. Ugh. Yeah, no, charges are often reduced or dismissed during the course of an investigation because these DAs are not doing their job. They are trying to terrorize us. Don't you see that? Don't you see they are trying to terrorize? This is domestic terrorism. What do we do about it? How do we get these fucking DAs removed? What do we do? Why would these charges be dismissed? This bitch wasted so much taxpayer. Sounds like she did hurt somebody in assault. I didn't really see her like really hit anybody hard. Doesn't matter though. She needs to be charged. She needs to be removed. And she should be in fucking prison. So, yeah, that's my spicy hot take. I know you guys probably don't agree with me. You guys probably feel really bad for this indigenous people or whatever the fuck. And by the way, I just want to say happy Columbus Day to everybody. Happy Columbus Day. And appreciate you guys for being here. Appreciate you guys watching the Jesse coverage and stuff. I'm going to probably clip it and put a clip up. So if you didn't catch that, be on the lookout for it. And, yeah, other than that, I appreciate you guys in the chat. Chris, Lambda, Jared, anybody else I forgot who's still here. Citizen M came by. Fucking everybody in the chat was really great tonight, and it made the show a lot better. It was really great. So if any of you guys, and I'm sure you guys are, but if you're not, don't forget to continue Columbus civilize. I'm so fucking retarded I can't even read my fucking live chat. I need to get a better setup for this. So Chris said Columbus civilized this nation. Yeah, you know what? I have more respect for him than these fucking douchebags. Than these fucking indigenous douchebags. And don't you notice that, like, it's so weird the way all these elected officials, all these, like, deep state stooges had to astroturf that today on Twitter. They were just like, today is Indigenous Peoples Day. It's like, if you have to tell me what holiday it is, guess what? It's not a real holiday. Stop trying to make Indigenous Peoples Day and, you know, stupid ass Juneteenth. Stop trying to make fake holidays up. Stop trying to make this into a thing, okay? So anyways, other than that, I really appreciate you guys for watching. If you're not subbed, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when I go live if you plan to watch it. Other than that, get with me on Twitter at Goldstein TV. I promise to be one of the spiciest follows that you can possibly have. So that would be really great. And other than that, get yourself some AGTV merch. If you look at that QR code in the corner of the screen, you can check out my designs. Feel free to suggest any new designs. And you can call the show line 781-908-2395. Leave me a voicemail, and I will play it on the show if it's funny. So I'm going to wrap up, and I really appreciate you guys for watching. I'm stalling for time. And, yeah, you guys are awesome. So I'll see you guys next week, and I'll update you on how my move was, and check out the live streams. I'm Adam Goldstein, and you're watching the Goldstream right here on Adam Goldstein TV. I'll see you guys next time.